Hey folks, Slice'em here with Slice'em Gaming, and we got a fun night in front of us, let me tell you. No, just all seriousness. I'm doing some Alliance quests. Today is day 3 of map 5. I'm going to be working on the Homecoming event, Master difficulty, while just relaxing. So come on in, enjoy the chat, ask questions, and let's see what we can figure out. So, hey, what's up, Overlord? Overlord says he's first. Let's go. I'm in on that, so let's see what we can make happen. Outside of that, I'm actually starting to look forward to Sunday. It's getting close, but I'm ready to crack some crystals. I'm halfway tempted to save even more on some of my crystals just to see what I can come up with. But because I think I've got like what do I got, like 2? No, I got 3 4-stars already. So, and I've got a 5-star ready to go. That's going to be waiting for Iceman, I believe. So, Superman vs. Green Lantern says, can I call you during the stream online? Sure. Yeah, we can give you a call today. I'm fine with that. One of my buddies just texted me. I guess he saw me just go live. Said, would you play a real game, please? He doesn't understand. He doesn't know what's going on. El Lapis says, oh, what's up? I'm tired, but still here. You and me both. I'm going to be very honest. I am pretty beat. I was up late, turned around, got up early, so, you know, that's the way life goes. So, hey, what's up, Allison? How you doing? It's good seeing you in the chat again. Uh-oh, I got 9 minutes to finish this. I should have more than enough time. I'm going to have to take it off autoplay, though. I was letting it just take care of business for me, but... So, yeah, other than that, not much. Superman, give me a minute and I'll call you through Skype. On the line, just shoot me a message, and I'll tell you what to add on Skype. But you're going to need Skype. Guys, if you want to give a call in, you got to be picking up Skype. Yeah, I know, I see it. My phone's are ringing. It doesn't connect to my computer, though. Hey, what's up, John Wesley Thomas? Hey, by the way, John Wesley, I want to say thanks, man. I saw where you tagged me on quite a few Twitter deals. I've been busy, so I haven't got a chance to really respond a whole lot or pay attention, but I did notice it, and I want to tell you thanks, man. I do appreciate that for keeping us in the loop. So, yeah, that's awesome. Hey, what's up, Refugee? Good seeing you, man. Saw you earlier today in Frojo's stream, so good seeing you in here, man. Nerf Brian Grant to you all, absolutely. Allison, doing all right. Like I just told someone else, a little tired, but who cares? I'm just going to have to get over it. I'm going to be tired later. Right now, I got to finish beating up. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Got to finish beating up this quest and then see what else there is for me to do. Hey, what's up? Hey, Willow, how you doing, man? Good to see. Ooh, almost knocked my water over. Good seeing you, man. I gotta be careful. I almost forgot I'm running out of time. Time-wise, though, I should be okay. I got 8 minutes. I got, what, maybe 2 fights left? Yeah. We're safe. If it takes me 4 minutes each fight on these guys, we got bigger problems. Hey, well, I still want to say thanks, man, John Wesley. That was great. Chid says, I got. All right. Superman, just send me a message online. I'll send you the information on who, on what email address to add. Give me 1 second. Time for what? Hey, what's up, Cam? I think my Star-Lord is, here, let's just look it up. 71. I think I can probably max him out now. I got quite a few signature stones, so. Uh-oh, Chid calling it out. Cam, where's your score? John Wesley says his Star Lord is at 440. Yeah, mine's 550, level 50, or signature 71. So, and it can get nasty. When you pair him up with Spider-Man, you got two heavy hitters, so it's pretty interesting to say the least. Thank you, refugee. Chid, I'm not even gonna acknowledge that last message you sent. Not even gonna read it. Nothing. Hey, what's up, Miguel? Aloha to you as well. Cam, I think Chid's asking your score for the Gwenpool arena. Alright. Chid, where are you at? Alright, finish that up just in time. I think I've pretty well burnt all my energy. Cam says, LOL, sorry, having a brain fart moment. Killary, very cool. Yeah, I don't think that's something I can do on YouTube. I don't think. Yeah. Cam says she's at 4.2. I don't even think I've officially hit the pool yet. I guess I can do that real quick. Something's got to get done. Nice. Killary says he has completed Labyrinth of Legends. So, very nice, very handy. I can tell you this. I haven't. I need to, but I haven't. I need to finish my road to the Labyrinth. That alone. A Willow says he's going to have to leave it to the second round. Only managed 1.3 the first day. Too busy this weekend. Hey, makes sense. I understand. And I am getting in the pool, Cam. I am getting in the pool. Don't worry. Whoop. Almost forgot about the revamped super fast arena here. This is going to start clicking around on the computer. And another win. All right. Final fight. Old Hawkeye. I was going to say, I thought that'd kill him. Jeez. Nice. Killary, just out of curiosity, the leaderboard wouldn't have given you a 5-star Spider-Man unless you were, I guess, the very top. What's up, Q-Line? Good seeing you. Riley is at 4.6 million for Miles. Mikkel, I finished the Spidey event. Matter of fact, I finished it the next day. I got the video down right now. I had to make a couple adjustments to it, but Yeah, I'm gonna be posting that back up here soon so people can see. But yep, I finally finished the web slinger event. Took forever. Oh, here's Superman giving a ring. Superman Green Lantern, how's it going, man?
What's up, man?
It's going all right. How about you?
It's good. Yeah, I stream too, but am I on the what's called right now?
What's that? Yeah, you're live. Everybody can hear you.
Oh, okay. Yeah. What's up, guys?
So,
Hold on. How do you get this camera? This is my first time on site, and except like on my computer.
hold tight. Hold on. You went a little crazy there for a minute. All right.
What's up? Yeah, I got you on in my background and stuff.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
I love you, champs, man.
Thank you. Thank you. So
I
yeah.
had to say.
So I know you've been hanging out with us for a while and stuff. What is there any certain stream that we've done so far that's been a favorite of yours?
Most likely all of them.
Really good. By the way, what's
Yeah.
up, Aaron? Good seeing you. And Chit's
I,
saying he's at 8.1 already for Gwenpool. Crazy.
that's amazing. You already at 8.1 on
8.1 already.
the first day. Okay. Well, this is kind of the second day, but
Yeah, day and a
that's
half.
crazy.
Just shy of a day
Yeah.
and a half.
What's up, A Willow? Yeah, but that's crazy. I'm not even halfway there. I'm not even grinding for him. My friend wants me to grind for him. He lets me hold his account. If you watch my streams, he lets me hold his account. He wants me to do it. He owes me. He grinds for 3 stars for me. Because I really don't know how to do arena. It's like very frustrating.
It can be very frustrating, no doubt about that. I agree.
Yeah, like I don't get it. You have to put like 2 good champs in, then 1 bad. I don't like. What's the point?
Yeah, there's definitely a little bit of a science to it. Once you get it figured out, though, it's not too bad.
That's why I usually stop at 8K, 800K.
Hmm.
Yeah. I don't do that much.
Yeah, I used to not really grind too much in the arena, and then, oh, by the way, real quick, what's up, Quell? Good seeing you again, man. All of a sudden it came up to Magic, so I was like, okay, I got to get Magic. So I started that grind, and I felt like that was going to the end of the world. And she went for like 3 million. I was like, oh my god, how am I going to do this? I got Magic, and then here comes what was it, Mordo, and then Voodoo, and I mean it was just brutal. I'll never forget hitting the 6 million mark for those two. I felt like every time I turned around, I was fighting an arena battle. 1 second here. What's up, TF Sin? Good seeing you. May you ask a small question? Absolutely. All questions are welcome. What's up, buddy?
What did you get? Did you get the Magic?
Yeah, I got Magic. I actually got Magic and duped Magic, and then I just got Mordo once, and I got Voodoo once.
Probably like a month, because in my alliance it's like 900 something, but we don't make it to like 5-star. We don't make the cut for summon advancement, and that's why I just want to leave. But I have to work with them also. It's just crazy.
It is crazy, and the arena is crazy. The one thing that helped me during the Voodoo and Magic grind,
And
yeah,
keep going.
Oh, I was gonna say the only thing that helped me during that was when they were doing the Guardian of the Galaxy event. So you got points for just using champions, and you got to claim those Guardian crystals. So
I know the only person that I know who streamed and actually got a 4-star is Seaton. His first crystal, he got a 4-star Star-Lord. I didn't get any 4-star. Barely even got 3 stars.
I think I got a 4-star. No, Gamora or Groot, one of those two. But real quick, hey, what's up, Poisonous Flame? And Mikkel says, I don't do that infinity streak. I don't see the point. I just win my fights. The good news is once you get to the infinity streak, it makes it a lot easier. And then all you do is just win your fights. So, yeah. TF Sin asks, real quick, let me answer this. What champs are good to bring in for Act 4? My only 4 stars are Storm, Duped, Quake, Iron Fist, Unstoppable, which is Duped, Civil Warrior, Deadly X-Force, and Miles.
I want you to answer first, but then I'm going to answer.
No, go ahead.
I say bring in Storm, Quake, Iron Fist, not the Unstoppable Colossus, and maybe Miles Morales and yeah, Miles Morales and Civil Warrior.
You know, I
Pretty
think
much.
I think I'd pretty well agree with you, though. Unstoppable being duped does give you some usefulness here because he's bleed immune. You're gonna have the unstoppable every time you use a special. So yeah, I mean those are all solid champs. I think I would go Storm. If you can play Quake, she's phenomenal. I'm horrible at playing with Quake, and she still kills stuff for me. So that goes to tell you just how good she is. Good morning, Veritas. Good seeing you. So TF, I think.
What chapter? TF Sin, what chapter are you on in Act 4? If you are on Maestro, do not bring in any of those champs. Any of them. Unless, like, Miles Morales, because he can evade.
Well, the thing about it is it depends, too. It looks like he's probably just starting Act 4. So, you know, he's got a ways to go.
Yeah, well, you need that Miles Morales because he gets class bonus on that Doctor Strange, so that's great.
Yeah, I think you could get away with doing Storm, Quake, Iron Fist, and then rotate in Unstoppable, Civil Warrior, and Miles. Civil Warrior will be handy because of the power control. Ability reduction, power control. You know, he can heal block. Civil Warrior's got a lot of little utility to him that a lot of people don't really pay attention to, but it's definitely there.
Yeah, he power drains with his L2. I just love him. I wish I had him 4-star. To be honest, yeah. All my 4 stars are like I have like 16 4-star. I got Howard the Duck from Premium like 4 days ago. I don't like him. He's okay, but I really don't like him. He's not that good. No.
Who's that? Oh, Civil Warrior?
No, Howard the Duck.
Howard the Duck. Yeah.
Yeah, I got him from Premium 4-star. I don't like him.
He's an interesting one.
What's up, Frojo?
Yeah, I was gonna say Frojo's in the house.
I know.
Riley says, what was it? Quake is her baby. So, I mean, Quake's very useful if you're good with her. She can really throw down. So,
I know, like she's amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. You can never complain with her, especially once you get good with her.
Brian Grant says he's not that good with Quake, but he does as good as he can. But he'll learn. You can kill someone with the Quake without even hitting her.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Very easily too. It's not like questionable. It's like kabam, and you're dead. You know, no touching, no nothing. Just sitting back, evading, and just letting the Quake do her thing. So, by the way, guys, what's up, Supersonic? Good seeing you. And yeah, no, I've got Superman versus Green Lantern on the line here with me. So, hanging out, chilling. I told him he could give me a call sometime, so he had an opportunity. So he called in, and it's good hearing from you. I know you've been to the stream quite a bit. Yes, sir. Please hit that like button and subscribe, guys. Absolutely, I can't disagree with you there. That'd be foolish of me to argue with, wouldn't it? Yeah. So, all right, man. Well, are you looking forward to the rest of our rankings? We've still got some rankings to go. Have you liked them so far? Have you been paying attention to them? What's your thoughts? Yes, sir. Hold on a second. And again, guys, killing a little bit of time here. There we go. Chid says, whoops, thought Riley was a dude, my bad. Alright. I think Superman just killed somebody in the kitchen with a frying pan. Nah. My mother is making something to eat, you know. Hey, that's good news. I'm making me something to eat, too. Ooh, what are we having? Macaroni and cheese and some pork chop. Ooh, that's what I'm talking about. Can never go wrong with mac and cheese. That's just the big kid in me. Alright. Let's kill this Joe Fix-It. So let's see this. What else can I ask you? Oh, here. what do you think about Miles Morales in the arena? You think he's going to go high or low? From everybody's talk, what do you think?
He's gonna go low because he's old. He's an old champ.
I don't disagree with you there. Then let's see, after Gwenpool, I think Gwenpool set some records. I think she's probably going to set the highest score that we've seen. I'm not so sure if she won't go for more than Miles. What do you think on that? Chid says awkward. Oops. All right. Well, listen, I'm going to go ahead and start bringing my crew in. We got a couple things to discuss with the guys tonight. Was there anything you wanted to say or any shout-outs you want to give before you jump out of here, brother?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Bull Doggernaut. I wanted to tell him Bull Doggernaut. He's in the Real Deal's stream.
Yeah, he's over there. He's doing the Real Deal's doing a legendary run or the Spider-Man run or something like that.
Yeah,
so,
I know. He's over there talking for him too.
Yep.
I wanted to tell him. I was just kidding though. But I was just glad to talk to you, man.
Cool. Well, we'll have to have you back on sometime. Like I said, I'm going to bring some of the regular crew in. We got some stuff to take a look at. Chid says Gwenpool is in the bag. LOL. Man, it's on next week. So yeah, it's going to be pretty interesting to see where Gwenpool goes. Hey, what's up, Clay? By the way, what's up, John Wright? 2016. Good to see you here in the chat.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna get off and I'm gonna get off. And when you come on my stream, I'll let you do the same thing, and I'll moderate you. Yes, sir. And I'll still be in a stream watching. Okay.
All right, brother. And listen, I appreciate it. Thanks for stopping in and having a chat with me.
Yes, sir.
All right, you take care.
Yes, sir.
All right, guys. And again, that was Superman versus Green Lantern. Just coming in and hanging out with us. Been telling him he could come in sometime, so wanted to get him in. Supersonic says, I want to go for Gwenpool, but I really don't know if I can make 7 million. You know, I don't know if it's going to be 7 million, but I definitely think she's going to go high. There's no doubt about that in my mind. So, Star, Chid, Frojo, if you guys are available, let me know. And we will quickly get you guys in here on the call as I sit here and pound through this lovely thing called the arena that I hate doing. Hey, Superman vs. Green Lantern, that's not a problem. It's actually nice to see people with manners. Even though you don't have to call me a sir by any means, I do the same thing. So, no worries. Poisonous says, hey, Frojo34, I was just in your stream 30 minutes ago. Well, great stuff. You're going to get to hear Frojo live here on Slice'em Gaming as well, here with Slice'em, so. I agree. Hey, what's up, too, James? It's good seeing you. Yeah, I don't think Gwenpool's going to go quite 7 million, but I think she's going to go somewhere in the 6s. And the thing is, as crazy as people are going, I'm afraid it's just going to keep going up and up and up. I mean, people are just talking non-stop about this. So, Frojo, let me win this fight, and then I'll ring you in here. Actually, I might be able to get away with halfway walking away from this fight. Let's see if I can just beat it one-handed. I'm not really watching. Surely if I mash the tap button enough, I can win. It's kind of the way I see it. As I scroll through here. There you are. Oh, and it did. It worked. All right.
Hey,
Hey, what's up?
what's good, everybody?
Frojo here live with Slice'em Gaming tonight. Going to be discussing the game and everything else. And looks like Chid's going to be available to join us too. So I'll grab Chid here in a second as well. So let's see here.
All right. Poisonous Flame, Riley, Kim, everybody that said hi to me a while ago. I'm just saying hi again. Clay, John Wesley Thomas. I think there was one more person. Haitian said hello.
You know, speaking of John Wesley Thomas, I was just saying this earlier, and maybe you stay a little more in touch with everybody through Twitter than I do, because I'm horrible about it still. But no, I was telling him, it's nice to see a guy that keeps the entire community involved. I've seen him post on me a couple times, tag me on some stuff, and he's got everybody tagged. He's not playing around. It's like at Frojo, at Brian Grant, at all these guys, and it always cracks me up. So I wanted to tell him thanks, because it keeps the Twitter live, it keeps it active, and it's nice to see other people doing stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
yeah, there's some people out there that that help the different streamers out, keep everybody connected, not just like the couple of the top guys.
Yeah.
There's people out there that know that some of the smaller YouTubers are just as good with everything as well.
Yeah, I totally agree. So, all right.
James, what's up, man?
Let's see. Josh C says, if you were going for Gwenpool, how high would you go? My answer on...
If I was going for Gwenpool,
go ahead.
I would score over 7 million.
Would you really?
Yeah.
I think Chid just made
Easy.
on the line.
I would...
I what?
Yep. Chid's here. Yay. No, I'm just kidding.
Wait, what are they?
The question is, Joshua C, or Jose... Yeah, C says, if you were going for Gwenpool, how high would you go? Well, Chid's actually going for Gwenpool, and he's already... Where you at, Chid?
I'm at 8.1 million
You're
points.
at 8.1 million?
Yeah.
Doing good, man.
You are aware it's just a featured champion, or the basic champion, right?
I mean, I did the same for Karnak just for the rank up ticket.
Really?
Just see what it looks like. Yeah. Do you want to see a screenshot?
No, I remember you posting it. It just seems
got
so crazy.
one?
Now number 9.
Number 9?
Yep.
With how many points?
Was 12.6 million.
That's nice.
That's insane. I do good to grind out like 5 million, 6 million. If I was going for Gwenpool, to be honest with you guys, I think I would probably put up... I can't see myself doing more than like 6.5. And you know what? I may miss her there, but... And the difference is it's hard for me to give a real answer because I already have her. So there's no urgency for me. Like, I'm not sitting here biting at the bit going, oh my god, I got to get my Gwenpool. I'm just sitting here right now going, I'm glad I don't have to grind for Gwenpool, So it's kind of one of those things where it's different when you don't have the champ and you see a big reason to get them. For me, I don't have a reason to go after her, so it's really, really hard for me to say what I would go for because I'm not in that position. If I was, I still don't think I'd go more than 6.5. I just run out of time, unfortunately.
True. There's not really enough time.
There's not for me. Apparently there is for you. I don't know if you're aware, but you're already past what I would grind for over 3 days. And you're not even a day and a half in. So apparently for you, Back to the Future it came true because it's like you just have stopped time and just keep throwing up insane numbers.
A world rank up will probably be about at the most 13 mil at the most. Because if it goes for anything higher than that, then that's just crazy. But it is shiny. It's like nice to keep on the items. I like it. And it saves you some T2 cats. That was the reason why I didn't go for Karnak, because I had 0.
Let's see here. Mikhail said he went 7.6 million for Hyperion. Worth it. So yeah. And again, Superman, no worries, man. He said he couldn't pay attention. My little sister is so aggravating. Trust me, I have a little sister. I totally understand. No worries, my friend. No worries at all.
I got 2 older ones, and nah. You hear them? You can hear them in the background sometimes.
That's funny.
And 2 James in the house. What's up?
What's up, 2 James? All right. Superman vs. Green Lantern. Give me a few and I'll let you know. We'll kind of see where things are at. And again, guys, it just kind of depends. I always try to bring as many people in as I can. Just kind of depends on what we're discussing, where we're at, and everything. But if we can bring you in, we'll be happy to. Let's see, what am I grinding for? Oh, this is Gwenpool Arena.
Well, yeah, Projo.
What's up?
Did the Crystall opening go as expected?
Oh man, no, I don't think there was one thing I was happy about in there, except I got all the exclusive 2-stars already from the Spider-Verse Crystal. So at least I got all those and didn't like miss just one and like never got them. At least I got all those, I guess. Got that out the way.
Yeah, from just more shards. You gonna go for a feature?
What's that?
5-star. You gonna go for a feature 5-star?
Yeah, that's the plan, is to go for Iceman. And if I don't get Iceman, then the plan is to just go ahead and rank for Guillotine, and then just let everything else happen when it happens later on.
I understand. Who do you guys think the next 5-star science is?
The next 5-star science?
Isn't it going to be Green Goblin?
Hopefully.
Well, see,
that's what I was hearing.
I was listening to Rich the Man, and he was saying that he thought that Green Goblin makes more sense to be science than tech.
Yeah.
But he said it could go either way, but he feels like it could be. But I'm the opposite. I feel like he makes more sense to be tech than science, and then Doc Ock be science. But he was saying that he feels like Doc Ock would be tech, and I was just like, I'm totally backwards from what his opinion is on that.
So you think Doc Ock would be science?
I think Doc Ock will be science.
I would love for them both to be science if you want to know the truth.
I mean,
yes.
Science needs a lot of help.
If you wanted to be totally technical, yeah. But I think they still need to do one more tech. So I think they should split. I think they should pick one. But I think the tech should be Green Goblin.
No, I don't know why, but because Green Goblin, his origin is like the reason he's like that is because of a scientific serum. That's why.
Yeah. But he uses a lot of tech gadgets. He uses a tech suit. He uses a tech glider. He uses bombs, all kinds of stuff.
What?
You don't see any science people really using that, except Yellow Jacket, in my opinion. You got Ant-Man, but he's just in a metal suit that shrinks him. Yellow Jacket actually has lasers that shoot off of him. So he's the only like science champ that I can compare that has like a technology aspect to him. Anybody else that uses like gadgets and stuff, they're all tech. Every single one of the characters in the game.
But then how can you argue that Doc Ock shouldn't be tech whenever he is basically a metal bundle of arms? That's straight tech.
Yeah, he's got 4 metal arms. But he's a scientist, so
I don't disagree.
I could see him go both ways, but I think that we need more science, and I don't see them getting too many more opportunities. With you got Thor coming up, you could do Hulk. If they did Gladiator Hulk, they could do him science, but they could also do him skill.
Yes.
And we're needing some skill champs as well.
Yeah, he may be skill.
Would he be skill or cosmic? Since this is the cosmic Hulk, basically, he's roaming around in outer space.
Because he's just like fighting for more.
There is a cosmic Hulk. This is not him.
Is that the blue Hulk?
Let's see.
I know there's a blue one.
1 second here.
Yeah, cosmic Hulk is like a blue color.
Yeah, I saw that today on Facebook. One of the comics.
Riley said he pulled 96 T4 Cosmic ISO yesterday and then pulled a 5-star Colossus. That sucks. Mikkel says, I felt so bad for this one guy. He was super close to 15k for Tech Spidey. Sold his 4-star Hulkbuster for the shards and then pulled a 5-star Hulkbuster. That sucks.
That happens. That's why you don't sell champs.
Yeah, Clay says, I would think they would split it, especially since I want to see a Gladiator Hulk later this year. That's interesting. Ferris says Green Goblin will be science because he was created by a version of Captain America's Super Soldier Serum.
Yep.
So.
Yes, I'm thinking too. He's a super soldier.
Yeah.
I could see. I definitely could see it go either way. I think he just has too many tech aspects to him. I mean, he's in a suit. Mm-hmm. And then he's got a glider, and then he uses all kinds of gadgets and missiles and with his glider and everything. So
you are aware that almost all of these champions wear some sort of superhero suit. I mean, none of them are naked.
Yeah, but I'm talking. This guy is like wearing like an actual like metal suit.
Sure. No,
like,
I know
does
what you
stuff
mean.
on its own. It's not just a Spider-Man suit that. That's just covering his skin.
Right.
Well, the new Spider-Man isn't, but the old Spider-Man suits, they didn't have any special abilities on their own. But
right. No, I'm just teasing with you anyway. But yeah, no, I agree. His suit is very interesting, and you are correct. He uses a lot of gadgets and gizmos, the bombs, the gases. So I could see it go either way. Absolutely.
I mean, if they want to really take it down the middle, they can just make him 2 science and 1 tech. So
they still got to pick a class unless they do a hybrid character where they're like different classes, which they haven't done yet. But I've always kind of suspected that one day we might see a character that is like 2 classes, and then they have 2 weaknesses. They have 2 advantages, but they also have 2 weaknesses.
That would be cool.
David Blueberry says, "Hey, Caban responded and said that all she did was, And
this is the guy that had his account sold off.
Yep, I just remembered.
That sucks, man. I hate to see that. Poisonous Flame, you'd want to get a hold of Bulldog. He's going to be more your guy about my alliance. I'm just here doing what I can. So.
See, Clay agrees with the skill Gladiator Hulk.
Yeah.
Hey, John Wright, what's up, man?
Yeah, then we got Refugee said Lizard would be a good science champ.
Exactly, I agree, but
he's shocked that they haven't brought in Superman 2099 yet. So,
what'd you say?
He said he's shocked they haven't brought in. He thought they were going to introduce Spider-Man 2099. 2099.
Okay, you got it right that time.
Why, did I say something different?
You said Superman.
Superman, Spider-Man, they're all about the same.
Wait, isn't that the one with the watch?
And then I think we get the Green Ranger later on top of it all. So.
The Green Ranger would be sweet.
Yeah, I can't disagree with you, but.
Hey, Anthony.
What's up, Anthony? Good to see you, buddy.
Anthony, what score are you at on Gwenpool? I just have to ask. Let's see.
Mikkel says Green Goblin would be the equivalent of why Iron Man is a tech. So, yeah, it'd be very similar.
Are they going with the one that just has a plain old shirt and shorts with satchel?
It's hard to tell, but yeah, it does look that way.
Yeah, because that's what I was thinking. Like,
so maybe they will go science.
Huh.
No.
Yeah, they're doing like the classic comic book look. It looks like.
It'd be interesting to see then, because that is going to be a pretty big difference. And Anthony's already at 4.9 mil.
Damn, he's about to pass me.
You're at 8. I don't know if you're aware. If you multiply 4.9 times 2, that barely gets him close.
Hey, when you're playing Arena you always have to have the mind frame that, oh, they're fixing to pass me.
Hey,
Right.
don't cover for Chid.
That's
Don't-
how I miss Wonder
don't-
Woman on
don't
I'm
help.
Injustice.
telling you, as a master grinder myself, that is the mind frame that I constantly thinking. I'm always thinking I'm 800 and 801 is right behind me.
I don't
Exactly.
disagree with that. I like the, oh, I know he's at 4. I know I'm at 8. He's about to pass me.
Hey, it can happen, man.
It can't. Not whenever your name is Chid and you do nothing but grind all day.
Boy, I have a life.
You do
What
not.
you say? Yes, I do.
I could pass him.
Well, you could.
You have no idea what I do.
I could pass him right now if I wanted to.
That part I probably don't disagree with.
Because you got rank 5s out the wazoo.
Nah, I mean I would have to use my 5 stars.
You can't in
But-
the 4-star arena.
Oh yeah, it is. But yeah, still, I just use my best chips I get. I just remembered. It is a basic arena, so yeah.
Yeah.
It would take a lot longer.
I was going to say,
But
the thing
I-
about it is, in the basic arena, it's a lot harder to get past.
Yeah.
Because there's so many people that have the 550s already. I mean, if you really want to, if somebody really wanted to, they can just burn enough units to stay relevant. You know, I mean, that's where it comes from. But yeah, it's a lot harder to really surpass somebody in the basic, just because the points are not as drastically different.
Now watch, if I blink, you'll see them at 9.2 million, and I'm just there like, wow, I slept. Because honestly, that happened on Injustice, and they have a live leaderboard. So if you blink, you will see your score decrease, and your rank is just dropping. That thing is a scary sight.
Starbolt said, "I want to see the ultimate Green Goblin from the Ultimate Universe, who would 10,000% be science." Yeah, that's the one that I was wondering if they were gonna do. I have a little Disney Infinity figure from my son's video game, the Infinity game. I always show him off because I always think that every time they do a champion, they go, okay, we got to throw a bulky champion in here. Who can we do? Oh, everybody wants us to do Green Goblin, so hey, we need to do a bulky champ, so let's throw him in there. But it doesn't look like that's what they're gonna do. It looks like they're gonna do the smaller Green Goblin, the regular non-Ultimate Universe Green Goblin. But eventually, we might see the Ultimate Green Goblin.
And I think it's going to be interesting to see who all they bring to the table here in the near future.
Yeah, I mean, we're like 100 and something, 102. I think Vulture makes 102 4 stars. If you count the Ultron Prime, that's 103. So, I mean, we got 100 characters, and this is 2017. They're planning on going to 2020, and we're getting about 2 champions averaged a month. Sometimes 3. So,
Oh, it's going to get crazy.
Yeah, we're gonna see some more characters that we like, some obscure characters that some people are like really super fans of. I think eventually we'll get the Beta Ray Bill and Nova and some other characters. Like maybe Omega Red and some other people that just they don't have like a huge following, but the people that do love those characters love those characters.
Oh yeah, and there's a lot of those characters that are going to be interesting to see. But yeah,
Superman v. What you were saying?
Oh, go ahead, Anthony. I mean, Chid.
I was gonna say Superman versus Green Lantern says, "Who is the best looking girl champ in the game?" I say Phoenix. Well, I say neither because they all have bug eyes. And I'm not looking at that.
Does Rogue have bug eyes?
Yeah, she has the biggest out of all of them.
Come on, hater.
I'm not. Only one that has tiny eyes is Cap Marvel. That's because she has a mask on.
Wait. Spider-Gwen.
Oh yeah, there you go. You gotta be kidding me.
She has no
Can't see
face.
Can't see her face.
John Wright says, "Slice 'em. Yesterday, I got a 4-star Venom pool, 4-star Howard the Duck, and duped his 4-star Thor. I call that a good day. Venompool's a good champ. Howard the Duck is useful, you could say. And a duped 4-star Thor is amazing. Yeah, granted, he got hit by the nerf, but still. I think he's still a great champ.
He's still good.
Can definitely put out some serious damage.
Alienation. Oh. Stop what?
I am getting
I'm
worked by Quake.
Anthony, I'm stopping at 10 mil because I'm doing a race with a friend, and I need chips for a donation. Good morning to you too, Shabam.
What's up, Shrub? Good seeing you again, man.
Now I know why I call him Shrub. This is so bad. What is so bad, Eternal? Care to clarify?
Eternal says this is so bad. Lord only knows.
Star says, if they give us Toxin, I swear to God, I'll drop 2K units on them.
Oh my word.
Oh no, I don't think that's 2K units. That's 2K.
Star.
Because Star's crazy. If it's Spider-Man related.
$2,000.
Star already dropped 400. That's rent. He's about to drop a Christmas bonus if he's trying to go for that champion. Come on.
I don't foresee Toxin coming. I don't think they're going to get too deep into all the Carnages, Venom-type champions. I think it's going to be more of a spread out love approach. Like, let's go grab a couple champs from this universe. You know, there's a lot of champions they haven't even came close to touching yet.
Oh, yeah.
I would like to see anti-Venom.
Isn't he like the son of Venom or something?
He's like a white version of Venom.
Oh, that's anti-Venom. Oh, I didn't know. So I've seen him before in the comic.
Yeah. I just like the way he looks. They just added him to Future Fight. So, yeah. You know, Netmarble's other game.
The one they actually care about.
Nah. They don't really care about that game either. Those guys are just screwed up as us.
That's funny.
Seriously?
Yeah, I was listening to this dude, Cynic, something gamer. Like, he's a YouTuber, and he pretty much just does that game, and like he like super analyzes it and goes over everything, and like I was listening to him, I was like, man, they're just as screwed up as us. Like, there's only like a handful of champs that are like super champs, and then everybody else pretty much sucks if you don't have those super champs.
Yeah, that's definitely us.
And I was like, that's Marvel Contest of Champions.
What's up, Jacob? Good seeing you in the stream, man. And Anthony was telling you, Chid, no, stop fantasizing about your cartoon characters. Shrub, Shrub says yesterday was a very good day for him as well. 4-star Quake, 4-star Electro, 4-star Thor. Nice.
When did that happen? What? I don't know what you heard, Anthony.
Eternal Warrior said, yeah, anti-Venom is pretty cool. Superman vs. Green Lantern's all on board with the anti-Venom as well, so.
Just make him good. Just make him good.
Adam Marco says anti-Venom is, Venom and Carnage. It's toxic to the original Venom and to the original Venom.
I bet you he's going to be poison immune. That's it. That's it.
And then Star's going off in comic knowledge with his Spider-Man people.
Oh, no.
John Wright says, hey, Frojo, today I ranked my 4-star Karn to rank 5. Nice.
Star, make sure you cite your sources next time, okay? Otherwise, that's plagiarism.
Karnak, huh?
Yep.
The
Refugee says 4-star level 80 Scarlet Witch to rank 5. Or use an Awakening gem on Voodoo and take him to rank 5. Ooh, I know my answer. Let's see what you guys say.
Definitely Voodoo.
So Chid says definitely Voodoo.
You're just Scarlet Witch is more useful at that point. There's a long road. I mean, Voodoo's good. Even not duped, he's good. But Scarlet Witch at almost 699 like that, she's good. She's just a notch down from where she used to be. There's still fights where I can stun lock the opponent. Not like before, but every once in a while there'll be like a fight that I can still stun lock the opponent. But like before, you could stun lock every opponent. Every once in a while now, like maybe 1 out of 10 fights, you get lucky and you can stun lock them through. But she's too good. Like Voodoo, like he's got regen at the beginning. It's only like 25%, and so if you're full health, it does absolutely nothing for you. And then once it's over at the beginning of the fight, then you can't heal again until the next fight if you don't die, which hopefully you don't.
Right.
And then he's a little bit complicated. You have to like know how to use him to do some of the stuff with him.
Yep.
With Scarlet Witch, she's a little bit random, so that makes her a little bit unpredictable what she's going to do. But when she's actually firing off abilities, and normally what happens is when you get one Fury and you keep fighting and you keep hitting them, you'll get 2 or 3 more. Sometimes that's what I noticed. Like when you get regen, you can like get 2 or 3, and then you can heal all the way back up. That's been my experience with Scarlet Witch since the nerf. Like you may not get anything, but if you do get it, you can normally get 2 or 3 shortly after if you can keep the hits up while that one is active. So I would go with Scarlet Witch. That's my opinion.
I totally agree. Scarlet Witch is the way to go. Shrub says, should he take his unduped Quake to rank 5? If you're good with her, sure. I mean, she doesn't really gain a lot by duping. It's the block damage. So if you like her, you can play her well, go for it. But it all comes down to you. Q-Line says, thoughts on suicides for AQ and AW? I'm not a fan. Peter, hey, what's up? Sorry it took me a little while to get to you here. And Supersonic, I am grabbing the video for you right now. So on those questions, feel free to catch up.
I want to touch on the suicides because I recently just got them and everything. And I've used them. It depends on your champs. If you're running a bunch of immune champs, then you'll be fine even in Alliance Quest, Alliance War. But if you only got like 1 or 2, and you're having to split them between things, and you're having to switch your Alliance War defense back to non-suicides because suicides are hurting you in Alliance War defense because you're not getting any kills and you're getting put on the outside routes and stuff like that. If you don't have a deep roster of immunes, I wouldn't really use suicides unless it's a specific thing that you're doing. Like if all of a sudden you want to grind for the new Spider-Man, that's like the new best champion in the game, and you turn the suicides on, that's smart. Now, if you're trying to run suicides all the time and you're struggling and it's costing you units, you need to reevaluate what you're doing. I would go back to no suicides.
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as you can handle it, you're fine. And manage it.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I'm not a big fan of it, but depending on your champs, if you got champions that can handle it, then have at it. Holy smokies, I'm stuck on the loading screen, so we're going to exit this and see. That sucks. Never fails. Refugee says, thanks, much appreciated. Hey, not a problem. We appreciate answering questions. Let's see here. John Wright said, Slices and Frojo, I'll see y'all later. I'm going to work in the Gwenpool arena. Best of luck, buddy. Dill says, Voodoo is better for war. Scarlet Witch better for AQ and general questing. I could agree with that.
You notice he didn't say bye to you because he's in the Gwenpool arena and he's trying to beat you. So
that's right.
You're his competition.
He was trying to sneak out the back door like, hey, Frojo, slice him, I'm leaving. Don't tell Chid. I got to go catch up to him. Hey, by the way, what's up, Ozzy? Good seeing you, buddy. Sorry, I'm working my way back up the chat. Looks like I caught up. Now I got to kill this Iron Man here with my Archangel because that's what Archangel does. Ooh, I say that and then I get punched in the face a lot.
Yeah, Voodoo's worth an Awakening gem, Sean Smith. Yeah, he's definitely worth one, and he's one of those champs that I'm like, I don't have Awakened yet, and I'm trying to get a gem. I got a couple gems coming my way. Like I got the one from the Web Slinger, and then I got the one from 5.1, and then I think there's something from 5.2, a gem or something.
Yes,
So like I got a few. It's a rank up ticket. It's not. I thought there was an Awakening gem in there.
Let me check, because I've seen one there.
Okay. Well, I know I get one from 5.1. So the 5.1 one's a generic, and then this Web Slinger is a random one.
Correct.
And if I don't get a tech from Web Slinger, then I'm gonna do 5.1 as fast as I can to get the generic to put on my Spider Band that I'm ranking up tomorrow to 550. So, but if I get like a Mystic, I'm definitely considering Voodoo and Ghost Rider. They're both at 550, both not awakened. But I have a game plan to get several 4 stars this next week. So stay tuned to my channel if y'all want to see how I'm gonna scramble up some 5 stars. 4 stars.
Nice. By the way, John Wright says he's at 2.4 million right now, Sliceman Frojo. So, hey, John Wright, according to Frojo, that's not a big deal. You can probably go from 2.4 to 9 million in a moment's notice, according to Frojo earlier. It's not a big deal. You're not behind pace. But no, you can throw up a lot of points really quick, especially with a good roster and some units. I mean, if you're willing to burn them.
Units, yeah.
Or the boost. You know, if you've been saving up boost, holy smokies, you can really go quick. So, Anthro Gaming says, "What's up?" 5.2 is a rank up gem only. Jacob confirms 5.1 has Awakening. 5.2 has the rank up ticket.
Yeah, it's a rank up gem only in the Crystall.
Yep.
But there are a lot of 6 stones.
It's so weird. Like the 5.2 rewards are crap compared to the 5.1.
Oh yes.
Well, that's because when 5.1 came out, it was supposed to be, you know, hard as could be. There was a lot of people curious about it. So, give me 1 second. Looks like Superman. Superman, let me call you back in the call here in a minute. My hands are full, and we're discussing a couple things. Give me a second. And guys, do me a favor. If you want to chat, just message me first ahead of time so we can make sure we got some stuff going on. What was you going to say, Chid?
I was going to say Anthro, I agree, Ghost Rider over Voodoo because of that long fight survivability.
Yeah. You know, it kind of, let's see, Anthro's got Voodoo over Ghost Rider. And you agreed there, Chid? Is that what you said?
No. Oh, that was my bad. I didn't read it properly. I picked Ghost Rider over Voodoo in long
See,
time.
that's the way I'm leaning too, because I've been using Ghost Rider in map 5 and map 6, and I don't use them a whole lot because I got Deadpool and Rogue in there as well with me. But the few fights when I do use them, you can get a bunch of those judgments and then heal right back up really fast, real fast.
Yep. I've even debated. Ooh, speaking of, I forgot I'm going to rank up my Gwenpool tonight.
I like him because you have a choice for what judgment you want to make last the longest.
Yeah, that helps too.
And Jacob's right. Like you can see the drop in shards compared to 5.1, which is surprising. I see if I'm.
Alright, Poisonous Flame says he's going to go work in the arena as well. Sean says, Jacob Schaefer, we don't know Act 5's rewards, although I do agree 5.2 rewards are crap. I think he means so far. so far the rewards have been rather crappy.
Jeez, at this rate, I need to start moving in the arena again.
Hey, just so you know, Chid, I'm hot on your heels. I got 122,000. So you better watch out. I'm coming for you really quick.
Oh, you will definitely catch up. Yeah, you will definitely catch up to Cam in the next few minutes.
Get in the pool already, man. Come on.
I'm putting on the suit. I'm getting ready. Gonna jump in here real quick. Gonna give Spider-Man or Superman a call out here. For some reason, I get Superman, Spider-Man. That's all getting crisscrossed for me tonight. So, Superman, Green Lantern, phone call coming out to you. I told you to come back in. Are any of y'all? Duluth says any of y'all trying to hit both Miles and Gwenpool?
No.
I'm not trying to do either one.
Yeah, I think I'm out on them both.
Get in the pool.
What's up?
Hey, what's up, Superman, Green Lantern?
I just wanted to get on and say what's up, and I'm gonna get back on tomorrow if you stream tomorrow. I just wanted to say goodnight.
Hey, man, not a problem. We thank you for coming in and watching, and we should be here as always tomorrow night. So.
Yes, sir. But I'll stream tomorrow. So.
All right. Well, we'll be keeping an eye out.
Probably about. Okay. Bojo, nice to meet you, man.
You too, Superman, Green Lantern. I've seen you in my streams before.
Yeah, I know. I just haven't talked to you in person.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Now you're speaking to the legend Frojo himself, so.
I know. 5,000 subscribers. That's cool, bro.
Yeah, the legend that still won't Martha slice him. They feel so rejected.
Yeah, well, I got to keep him honest.
Right.
Good night, guys.
Hey,
good night, guys. I'll catch you tomorrow. I'm going to stream at about 2 o'clock.
All right, man. Well, hopefully some people will go in and check you out and get you some more viewers.
Yes, sir. All right.
All right, brother. Take care, and thanks for stopping in and watching us again.
Yep, anytime.
Absolutely. There it is. Somebody that's watched Frojo for a long time, finally getting to chat with Frojo. It's kind of cool getting to see people talk to people that they've watched for a long time. You know, it's just always kind of interesting to see.
Real quick, pizza. We have no clue. As you saw how Hyperion came out and shook the earth. So people are estimating 6 mil at the most. But some people decide to be safe than sorry. But you know, that's just how things go. And cutoffs increase.
Cutoffs are crazy.
Very. Unstable Man says, I'm at 2 mil in the Gwenpool arena. Keep going, bro. Keep going. John Wright says, good night. Have a good night to you, too.
Hey, take it easy, John Wright. Fusion McFox says, sup, boys? First time here that I've ever seen you, bud. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the chat. Thanks for coming in. And again, I was going to say, if anybody else is new, do us a favor. Hit that subscribe button. Come join us, hang out with us. We enjoy having people come in and chat. So, Peter says, what's the featured in the pool cutoff? That's what I meant. So, featured cutoff. I think it just goes to crystals. Hey, take it easy, John Wright, and hope to see you around again here soon. Go grind the arena for a bit and come back. Come back in and hang back out again. We enjoy everybody being here.
Usually cool.
Ooh, I just got waxed.
I think it's 150k for basic and...
Here, real quick, this is why Scarlet Witch is so deadly. I just procced 2 regens. I had Incinerate up on her, and she healed through all of that. I mean, her regen is just so nasty still. And granted, it is very random, but when you get it, right there it is. I mean, it just whoop.
Hey, Chid.
What's up?
Would you agree that Incinerate is the weakest damage over time?
Yes, I definitely would. I seriously would.
Hi, my name is Frojo.
Just messing with you, Slice him. Just messing with you.
No, that's okay. My feelings are hurt now. I'm going to go take your wrench back. I'm going to put you back with that one.
You finally modded me?
Well, I have a horrible problem of clicking the button. I always hate going and hunting it down. I always forget. I wish there was an easy way. There should just be a simple, like, right-click, hit it. Instead, you got to go hunt it down and all that. Anyway, Jason says, I have a Cosmic Gem, but no champ to use. Have both Thor and Hyperion Drax, 2 Miss Marvels duped already. Any idea? My idea would be to just hang tight, wait. I mean, wait until another you know there's going to be a champion come out. And at the end of the day, when it does come, everybody else...
Wait, hold up. If he has 2 Miss Marvels duped already, what are they in the sentence?
Hmm?
If he has 2 Miss Marvels duped already, why are they in the question?
Because he's saying that's who all he has duped already.
I mean, he's still with them. He is fine.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. At this point, you just hang on to it. Wait.
Yeah.
I mean, you hope that they introduce a new person, and you're going to be, you're going to be leap years ahead.
Cosmic's probably coming up.
Oh, absolutely. And to me, that's what I'm saying is you're going to be ahead of everybody else. Because at that point, when everybody else is going, oh, man, I got to grind this out, you're going to be going, whoa, I've got this Cosmic set in here.
Yeah. What I suggest for you to do is from now until that champion comes out, save the 6 stones too. So therefore, it's like you duped him. So like,
right.
if you even if it's just 19 or if it's 40, 60 of them, whatever, however many it is until another Cosmic comes out, and you either open crystals and get him once, or you get him in the arena once, then you can use that gem. That's what I did on several of my arena grinds. Like, I knew I was going to be busy for one set of the arena, so like I was like, well, I got these gems for this champion, so what I'll do is I'll save up the signature stones, so it's like it's a gem, like it's a full dupe, and that's what I did.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I mean, just save yourself some headaches. I guess that's my point.
Yeah,
what's up, Italian Joe?
For Thor Ragnarok movie, we could see Hela. She could be Mystic. She could be Cosmic.
Yeah.
So,
and she could also be total smoking. I got a feeling she could be a huge champ.
Or she
yeah,
could be
she
a
really
global
could. I mean, 'cause she's like she rules an entire world.
Yeah.
A whole realm.
She may not be playable.
And then there's that, like what Chid just said.
I can't imagine putting her in and not making a player, bro.
They haven't done that in a while. They haven't done that in a while. Like put a champion out and then they're like, oh yeah, but we're not releasing this one. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's really messed with people so bad. Like they started it with Jessica Jones, and then they did it with several other champs. They did it with Weapon X Wolverine. MODOK was in the story. Like, he wasn't even a boss. Like, he was just... Yeah, neither was... I think you actually fought Jessica Jones in her quest. But, like, other than that, she was just there in the stories. And they keep bringing her back, like, in the little story. Like, if you actually read the dialogues, like, on some of the months that they do this story quest, like, she's in there. And like MODOK, he was just, and he's just in the dialogue and stuff. And then who else? There was Doctor Strange, Marvel Now. They've done that. He was just dialogue.
He was in dialogue.
Wasn't he?
I don't remember seeing him.
I don't think he's ever been in the game. I think it was just a MCOC Marvel video.
I think I've seen him for so long. I just think that he's actually been in art that pictures that Marvel Contest Champions has released.
Yes, he has. Red Skull, they've made him mood sets, all that. They just won't release him, even in story.
I think what they did is when MCOC Mod got that stuff, and they got huge backlash from he was just a clone of Iron Patriot, and everybody already hated Iron Patriot. So I think that's why they never released him. It's because they were like, okay, well, throw him back in there. We'll work on him and release him again later, maybe.
Who is this?
I'm surprised they didn't release him with the first Captain America movie.
Yeah, Red Skull not being in the game is odd. It really is.
I don't disagree with that.
Yeah, because you can't have Hydra like 50% of the game and don't have the king himself. Okay, 20% roughly.
Yeah. Delizis says, thought that was X-23 Wolverine. I think is what he meant.
Yeah, well, it was. No, it was Weapon. Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
Weapon X.
There was a Weapon X.
Yeah.
There was an X-Force. There was an X-Force Wolverine in dialogue also.
Yeah,
And he was on. I think he was on the loading screen.
He was.
Yes.
Or something. Yeah.
With Archangel on those. Yeah. So there was an X-Force Wolverine, and then we also had the Weapon X with the sweet little metal helmet and all that.
Yeah, and the diaper.
Yeah. So.
What's up, New Kid in the Hood?
You actually fought against the Weapon X Wolverine, though.
Yeah, we fought against him. He was the final boss in one of them, if I remember right.
Yeah, the Terrigen Mist. I think that was the quest. He was unstoppable. That thing was a pain.
Yeah. Everybody was so excited for him to come out. And Command was like, nope, sorry.
Right.
Gotcha.
Last minute.
Ozzy says Iron Patriot needs a bazooka like Gwen.
Iron Patriot?
Iron Patriot needs to fix his arc reactor. That's what he needs to do.
Yeah, Iron Patriot's got a lot of work.
They need to change his signature ability to not have his armor and all this stuff, like make him, like once he gets down there he's dead. Like you just committed suicide by letting him go down there.
Right, because otherwise
you get your health back.
Otherwise I consider him the best Iron Man if he didn't have that. Because he has done all of them.
Yeah.
Still. By the way, Anthony, did you get the call? I shut your call on Skype, so I just wanted to see if you got it.
In my opinion, the best Iron Man is Civil Warrior, but, you know.
Yeah.
I just don't like that he has to get hit for his ability accuracy. That's just the main thing. It's like, what's it called? Black Bolt. He has to get beaten for his buffs to come in. I think. Pillow Hands go along with that. Pillow Hands has uses, sadly.
Pillow Hands has uses?
Yes, occasionally. Yes, I have to admit.
Oh boy.
Do you remember that one quest I had SP2 Vision, OG Vision as a boss?
Okay.
Yeah, I used Luke Cage and he just took the damage. Beat him up.
We got Star and Trey trading off some barbs here. Anthro has a good point. He says now the best Iron Man is the new Spidey.
Touche.
There you go.
Yeah.
Touche.
I think you nailed it.
Yeah,
but
I think he wins.
To be Iron Man. I'll get back to you on that. Best Iron Man, best Iron Man. I mean, the suit. Yeah, the suit is actually poor technology. Damn it.
Yeah, I mean he's technically Iron Man.
Yep.
Side.
Even the eyes, freaking zooming in and out.
Yeah.
Man, I can't wait for y'all to see the Spider-Man movie.
Yeah, this is not a spoiler, so no one panic.
Yeah.
Did you see in the school scene?
I don't want to say that.
Oh no, it's an Easter egg. It's not a spoiler. Trust me. Like in the school scene.
Spoiler for you. If I said what I was fixing to say, it would spoil it. It would, because dude, like when I saw it, I was like, oh my god!
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Stupid synthesis.
I'm gonna say, like, in the school, if you look behind them, like as they're walking in the hallways and in the class, you see a picture of Tony Stark's father, and the scientist that gave Captain America the super soldier serum.
Yeah, and then in the classroom, Bruce Banner
So,
pictures
exactly.
on the wall. Yeah.
This man knows his stuff, people.
Mo says, what I thought Civil Warrior was Captain 75th MCOC version.
He took Iron Man's suit. So
Yeah, it's Captain America that's beat up Iron Man and then stole his suit, correct? From the future.
I think he killed Iron Man.
Yeah,
I think he killed Iron Man, and in Iron Man's honor, he took up a suit, and he goes around to the different universes to stop the Civil War event.
Yeah, because he died in their Civil War. That's
right.
Why.
Yeah.
Wait, wasn't that the quest where people found that crossbones in the middle of the map while slapping everyone?
Say what?
Where people found crossbones in the middle of the map. It was just a question mark, and he was slapping everyone.
I don't know. I haven't really had a problem with any of the quests. The only time I remember anything about the monthly quests is when Joe Fixit was so hard the whole community was complaining. That's the only time I remember anything about the monthly quest. Even Iceman, I was like, yeah, he was a little hard. Like, so Iceman sticks out to me, and then Dormammu sticks out a little bit to me because I was having trouble at first until I switched to Storm, and then Storm just wrecked him.
And then I used Electro, surprisingly.
Iceman was my problem. Child, and that was mainly because at the time I'd had nobody that could really handle the cold snap. The cold snap. Well, not true. Agent Venom could get rid of it. He could shrug it off.
Because the first week of that event release, he was stunnable until they patched it.
But yeah, I mean, I had massive issues with Iceman because of that. Oh, this is going to be fast. Holy smokies.
Ozzy, you guys better catch up. Yeah. I'll just put my feet up real quick.
Hey, what's up, Ben? Good seeing you. What's up, Raging Light? And, yeah, my new Spider-Man died in super fashion here. I got stunned and then smoked by Winter Soldier. Good job. Here I am going to go.
See, like, the Iron Patriot that's in our game is Norman Osborn. The Iron Patriot that was in the MCU was War Machine, Cody Rhodes, whatever his first name is. Rhodes.
Yeah, no, see, I don't
and
think...
then...
Yeah, but when the dude on the that had the what did they call it? What did they call it?
Terrigen Mist.
Yeah, no, it was it.
I don't know.
Yes.
The glow, whatever. In the plane, didn't Tony Stark look at him and say?
Oh, Tesseract. Wait.
He called him Norm, didn't he? The bad guy that took over the suit.
Oh, you're talking about Iron Man 3?
You're talking about in the movie?
Yeah.
The
guy?
The senator guy? He didn't take over the suit, though. Oh, you're talking about the AIM guy?
Yeah.
The planes, when he put a hole right through him. I'm pretty sure right after Iron Man blasted a hole right through the guy who stole Iron Man.
Yeah, his name that might have been a wink wink. Hey,
that's what I'm saying. But I'm pretty sure that he looked at him and said, "Why don't you come back from that, Norm?" I'm 99% positive that's what happened.
I'll have to go back and watch. That's Iron Man 3, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, I skipped through 3.
But it certainly was.
Other point was.
It certainly wasn't Norman Osborn, though.
Yeah. My other point was, in the Marvel Contest of Champions comic book, it's President Stark that wears the Iron Patriot suit.
That is not know. God damn it! I can't.
And he wields an Infinity Gem.
Where is the gem, by the way?
What's that?
Who has the last gem?
Oh, Doctor Strange.
Are we talking about the game or the
movie series?
Or the movies?
Oh no,
movie.
it's in Thor's. It's in Ragnarok. That was
Yeah,
the
it's
last.
got a hammer, right?
There's a theory that it's inside Thor's hammer, or it's inside. It's part of Heimdall or something like that.
Most likely Thor's hammer.
Because there's a theory about all the gems have been encased inside of something. Because even Ultron, when he was doing his little spiel, that he was saying that the humans, it's always right in front of you. You always forget to look inside, and then that's when he brings out the soul gem or whatever it was from Vision, and so the rumor is that's why she breaks Thor's hammer.
Yeah, right.
To get the gem.
I was thinking it was going to come out in either Homecoming or Thor.
Well, I didn't think it was coming out in Homecoming. I've been thinking the whole time it's going to be Thor, but if it doesn't come out in Thor, if they throw us for a loop, it's possible it comes out in Black Panther.
Oh,
and it has something to do. It has something to do with the vibranium, because the vibranium came from space. It was an asteroid that crashed in Wakanda.
Yeah.
So it could have something to do with that. Who knows?
I can't
John
wait.
Mackenzie says Andor has it on his chest. It's in his armor.
That who does?
It could be. Heimdall.
Yeah.
Idris Elba.
So
they show him for like a half a second in the Thor Ragnarok trailer, killing a bunch of people in the woods or something. It looks like.
Who, Heimdall?
Yeah, he was doing some work.
Oh no, his next movie is dope. The one with the tower.
Yeah, the Dark Tower. That looks good.
I love him. I think he is so cool. His TV show on BBC, where he plays a detective.
Luther.
What's it called?
Luther.
Yeah, Luther. Such a good show. So good.
I'll have to check that out.
How many seasons is it?
3 or 4.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely watching.
But they're short. Like the first 2 are only like 6 episodes each season, though.
What?
But like it's kind of messed up. Like it's excellent. It's excellent. Excellently written. It's twisted, but it's excellent.
Anthro, what's he saying here? He's anxious to see how it all works out. If the mind gem, I'm fighting Winter Soldier at the same time.
Soul Gem, I think.
Yeah, Soul Gem.
Which one? We're down to the Soul Gem. That's the one that's missing, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but he's talking about the mind gem being ripped from Vision.
The mind gem was on Vision.
Yeah, he's saying he's curious to see if it's going to kill him. John McKenzie says his foresight is enhanced, which he has naturally.
When Thanos comes for it.
Yep.
A lot of people think I can never pronounce his name. The dude that stands and watches Asgard, or watches Earth from Asgard, or watches every other.
Yeah.
That's I know.
Yeah, I can never say it. I know it. I can never pronounce it. A lot of people think he has the stone.
It's going to be interesting to see who does or doesn't.
He's getting his own movie, right?
What about? I mean, could Hela not have the Soul Stone?
No, Hela's probably looking to use it or get it for her own.
Yeah, because if you remember the Guardians of the Galaxy movie, when the Collector is explaining, and they show one of the Celestials using the gems on the planets, and then they show in the Thor Ragnarok trailer, you see Hela slam her staff or whatever she has, and it almost looks exactly the same for when the Celestial is destroying that planet and Hela is destroying Asgard.
Yeah,
it almost looks exactly the same to me. So I think that the gem has to be in Thor Ragnarok, and she's using it.
It'll be interesting.
From Thor's hand. That's what I think, too.
Well, here, real quick, let me go back a little bit. Refugees, I don't know if anybody answered. He said, am I foolish or wasting my time trying to 100% the web-slinger event with rank 4 stars?
Nah, you can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, only option.
You just gotta slow play it, man. Just slow play it.
Seaton beat it with 3 stars.
Yeah.
So.
And happy birthday, J-Fire.
No, you just gotta slow play it. Hit your parry, hit your 3 hits in, back off, hit your parry, get your 3 hits in. You just gotta slow play it. It's gonna take a while, but it's totally doable.
Seaton made a really good point. If you have Punisher on that lifesteal, man, if he's awakened and you have that endure kicks back in, you can while that's going off, you can pretty much get Punisher probably back to full health again.
Interesting. Yeah.
That is a good. I would have never thought of that.
I wouldn't either, but he took him. And I watched this video and I was like, wow.
Right.
Let's just give a quick happy birthday to J-Fire.
Going on there.
Timeout. Yes, today is J-Fire's birthday. It's his 18th. Happy birthday, J-Fire. Been a part of the stream for a long time, so yeah, happy birthday, man.
You can now drink.
18th, man.
I mean, you can now play MTOC.
Shit.
Yeah.
What are you at?
I'm still 8.1 in the AQ.
What?
You mean the AQ? Or, sorry, Gwenpool, right?
Why would I care where you're at in AQ?
Oh, no, I said I'm at 8.1, but I'm playing the AQ right now.
Oh, you're at 8.1?
Yeah.
How many fights did it take you to get to 5 mil?
I have no idea.
How many fights are you at 8 million?
Let me see. 311.
That's it?
Yep.
You never lost your streak?
Nope.
I feel like it would take me 450 to 500 hits to get to 8 million.
Ooh, here's an interesting question. Anthro Gaming has a very interesting question. I'm curious about the answer as well because I don't know. He says, quick serious question. If you're facing Caltrops, do auto-evade champs like Spidey and Nightcrawler make Caltrops go off and kill them really fast?
No.
No. Wait, what?
No.
You have to dash back.
Caltrops is only activated when you dash back.
Yes, so dexterity only.
Here's a funny little tip. When Spider-Gwen, when you use her special one, it's not trigger Caltrops.
It does?
It doesn't.
Does not.
It does not.
Oh, it does not.
It's basically like evading back.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Creating some distance, yeah.
So would Daredevil activate it?
With his auto-evade?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
but I do know that Spider-Gwen doesn't, because it was a joke for a while. You know, if you wanted to evade Caltrops, just take Spider-Gwen. Use her special one. It's actually good for something.
Is there Caltrops? Where is there anywhere other than War? Where else is it in the game?
5.1.
Is it even in
Act 4?
Is it in War still? I thought they removed it.
No, it's still out there.
Yeah, it's in 5. It is in 5.1. Yeah.
Yeah, in Act 4, that one lane on the right on the master map.
Oh, see, I think they took that out, Shid.
They did. Let me check.
Yeah. You're talking about the Juggernaut path, right?
No, the Maestro map.
No. Nope. I don't think so.
Let me check real quick.
I don't know. Unless I just didn't notice.
Because it's the whole entire lane.
I don't think so.
Haitian says, I use every opportunity I can to encourage people to use their Awakening Gem on Punisher. That's his little joke with me. I strongly disagree with using an Awakening Gem on Punisher. I say you get it when you get it.
Why though? Because that's like a really rare champ. Is it just because?
I agree.
I agree. It's not that good.
It's just like his ability. All it does is going to keep you alive for a little bit longer. The only reason I brought it up with the lifesteal is because you can actually heal all the way back up because he can't die.
Right.
Yep. Caltrops is gone from Act 4. It is gone.
Supersonic says, is Gladiator Hulk coming to the game? We hope so. Jacob says 5.2
It looks
has
that
a
way.
huge.
He is coming. Gladiator Hulk is coming.
Jacob says
He's
5.2
gotta
has a
be-
huge path for Caltrops.
Yeah, but it's gone from Act 4, sadly.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't remember because I just did it like a couple months ago, like not even like a month ago.
Yeah, I did a
When
pre-patch.
When they did the Nebula little video and stuff, there was 4 cases with stuff in it. One of the front right case had, it looked like Gladiator Hulk's helmet.
Helmet. Yeah, no, it was that was.
When was that?
I think that's just them alluding
It was
to,
in
hey,
the
it's coming.
video.
When Nebula and Yondu came out and they do the champion spotlight.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Not everybody watches those videos, which is surprising, but
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
just random video talking about the character.
The room had 4 like trophy cases, I guess you'd call them, in it with
Yes.
4 different items in it.
Yeah.
One of them was Apocalypse's belt. One of them was Thor Ragnarok's hammer. No, sorry.
It was Thor Ragnarok's hammer.
Yeah, was it?
Because
Thor
Mjolnir's broken.
hammer, Gladiator Hulk's helmet, and Blade's
blade swords.
Blade swords. Yeah.
It's Blade.
It's gonna be interesting if they bring Blade. I've heard that they're thinking about it.
Oh my
So
God. Dude, if they brought Blade in this game, I would be the happiest man on the planet. Not only did I absolutely love those comics when I was a kid, they like legitimately were my favorite comics. I loved them.
I've killed
But
it.
the movies were even better, and I love Wesley Snipes. Like I love everything about Blade. I would absolutely die a happy man if he was in this game.
You know what my favorite part of Blade movie was?
What?
What part?
Jessica Biel.
Oh
Amen.
hell, God, bro.
Really?
Good call.
My favorite part was the very opening scene of the very first movie when they're all dancing and the sprinklers go off and it's just like a shower of blood and everyone's dancing. I don't know why. Like, it was like the best opening scene to a movie I'd ever seen.
Question: how would you guys feel about Jamie Foxx as Blade?
Jamie Foxx is Blade?
Mm-hmm.
No, thank you.
How about this?
Isn't Wesley Snipes saying that he's going to reclaim the role?
I
He
hope
was in jail.
he's
for
not.
tax
No,
evasion.
he's out.
He's in and out of jail, but he's not in jail.
How about Jacob saying Blade will be in game and won't give him bleed, just like Angela? You know, that sounds about par for the course for Kabam.
All right. Well, here's my thought on that. I actually agree with that. I actually agree with Blade not having a bleed because his sword does vampires don't bleed. When he cuts through them, they disintegrate into ash.
Yeah, but he's not fighting. He's not going to be fighting against vampires.
I know he's not going to be fighting against vampires.
But hey, look.
Like, but
This is what I think.
that would be the only justification. Like, if he didn't have bleed, that would be my justification, and I'd be okay with it.
This is what I think should happen: is he causes him to bleed, and he gets life depending on the bleed because he is half vampire.
That's actually even better than mine. Actually,
Yeah. Supersonic says, would Blade be Mystic because he's a vampire or skill?
A skill.
I'd be skill all
'Cause
day.
he's half vampire.
He could be Mystic if they wanted to throw him over there because they just wanted an excuse to have Mystic. But I also think he will be skill.
They better not make him a mystic.
just-
I will hate them so
He
much.
uses
Too many mystics.
other weapons and stuff. Like he's got throwing stars, he's got swords, he's got guns.
He
He uses too much other stuff.
Nah, to me, it's all about his martial arts mastery.
And then there's that, you know.
To me, it's more about the origin and what they can. Yeah, that too. Mastery, what they can do, what they have, stuff like that. Like little things like Yondu. The reason he's a tech is because a chip in his head controls the arrow. That's why he's a tech.
Yeah.
He's got a
That
good
is
point.
why. That's it. Otherwise, he'd be a mystic. I don't know why I missed it, but that's what the post said.
Jacob says that was supposed to be a joke comment, as in they would screw up and not give him bleed. Yeah, let's not give him bleed. Let's give him life steal. That would be cool.
I guess that shows you the state of Kabam. That's actually, like, you said it jokingly, but it's something they would do. So we just had a serious debate on it. Like,
yeah,
so,
there's too many characters that use swords that don't cause bleed. So
here, real quick, let me go back. Anthro, I hope we answered your question. Evading champions do not trigger caltrops. I don't know if you understood us in that in our long debate. The answer is no. They do not trigger caltrops, so you are fine using Nightcrawler and those guys. Also, Beast Mode joined the chat. He says, just got a 4-star Ultron. Congratulations. That's awesome.
He's a badass champ, bro.
He is nice.
Have fun with him. Reaper, I don't understand.
He's asking if somebody could beat the new super mission.
Yeah.
For him.
Did you put that into Google Translator or something? Because
probably
really
he's a Spanish-speaking fellow.
Okay.
Gene says, I finally pulled a 4-star Dormammu. Congrats.
Yep.
Eternal, I think that's the chip.
Defensive champ in the game at the moment.
He's super handy.
Yeah, Eternal, I think the fin is what the chip implies. Because in the movie, he couldn't control the arrow, and he didn't have that thing on his head.
yeah, and his backstory is that he is a mystic being. That's why people were saying that they thought he was going to be mystic. But because of what you just said, is why he is tech.
Yep.
Because Kabam.
We'll leave it to the Kabam.
But hey, I'm happy because one less mystic to worry about. Because imagine him with mystic dispersion.
Oh, it'd be brutal.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I would love if Blade was in this game. Love
Blade?
it.
I don't know who got up on that point.
I want to see Dracula and Morbius. I want to see all those guys.
Yeah.
Morbius is science.
I heard you talking about Red Skull earlier, and you are right, Frojo. It's like, it doesn't make sense that he's not in the game.
Yeah.
Telling Joe brought up on that point that Blade should have cauterized. Like, that would make sense.
If Blade had cauterized?
Yeah, I'm not following that.
How would he cauterize wounds? With grenades or something?
I mean, because vampire. What's it do
what?
with vampires again? Because his blade
That's the
kind of
exact
dries
reason
up
why he
vampires.
wouldn't have it, is because he's a vampire and you want him to bleed.
Yeah, who knows? Well, I opened some crystals hoping to get some tech fragments, or to get lucky and pull a tech. No such luck. By the way, let's see here. Beast Mode says he got another 4-star Carnage. Is who he just pulled. To be honest, Web Slinger is hard. Supposedly, it's the hardest challenge. It requires you to play smart. You got to play slow. Just don't do the little things I did, like chase after champions, overswing. Just don't be stupid, and you can beat it. It's very beatable. Very beatable.
Beast Mode. The best way to get 4-star shards, along with anything else in this game, is Arena. Arena.
Alright, let's rank this Gwenpool up and be done with this.
You haven't done it yet?
No, getting ready to do it right now.
I thought you did it last night.
Nah, I was going to, and then I ended up not doing it. So we're going to do it now.
Is Bulldog still over there with the Real Deal?
I think so. It's his Real Deal.
I thought he was doing a Legend run on the Web Slinger.
Apparently so, but it's taking a little while. I don't think he's going to have a chance of hitting it.
Speaking of Legend runs, I want all your opinions, and I also want Jacob's opinion. So Jacob, chime in on this in chat. How do y'all feel about the complaint that's been going around by a lot of people that the multiple Legend runs isn't cool, and like these people are asking the better players in this game, the ones who actually do get the Legends titles, to stop. and let some other people get the Legends title. To me, it makes no sense. If you need people to not do something so you can do it, are you really a legend? Can you really call yourself a legend if all the top players in the game had to step aside so you could come in?
Yeah, I hear you on that.
Right?
I just think that Kabam needs to create a way for it to be legit, though. Like, just because I have an Apple device and I have a certain champion that can run through it real fast, it should be based on speed. Like, that's my whole thing. Like, it shouldn't be based on speed. It should have some kind of point. Like, speed should be part of what considers you to be a legend.
Well,
but
yeah, I think
also
two separate,
like deaths and all that kind of stuff should contribute.
Yeah, right.
What's that?
I think there should be two separate: a speed legend and what you're saying. Like, you know what I mean? Like make them two separate things.
Yeah, like two different categories.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been going on for a long time, so why now?
Yeah.
What makes it now so different?
Yeah, well, because you got a lot of new people that's wanting to get it, and it is difficult. I mean, here's the problem, and you see this. Jimmy Johnson says, "Tell Frojo hi for me." By the way, welcome, Jamie. Welcome to the chat.
Hey, Jamie.
All the dudes who have legend runs, not like they didn't ask people to stop. Like, I don't get how that makes sense. Like, I get the phone problem, right? I get that iPhone is significantly faster, and if you don't have an iPhone, like, you're at a disadvantage. Like, Kabam does need to do something about that. But to like sit there and like complain and like, there's a whole leaderboard on the Legends thing. It's they get points for every Legends title they get. You know what I mean? And like, all the top players are like competing for that top spot.
Yeah,
like,
they get Catalyst and all kinds of stuff. So
yeah.
I don't blame them for doing it. And it's supposed to be a rare thing. It's not everybody in the game shouldn't have something that says legend.
Right? Yeah, you got.
If everybody in the game has something that says legend, you're not really a legend.
Right.
The only people I consider legend, anyways, are the first 10 that beat Realm of Legend, and the first 100 that beat Labyrinth of Legends, or whatever they did. Was it 100 or 200? Those are the only real legends I consider in the game.
Yeah, because the first 3 of LOL got their names in the comic book of MCOC.
Yeah, those guys right there, those guys were legends.
Yeah,
wait a minute. The first how many?
I think it was first 10 or first 3.
First 10 for ROL and first 100 for LOL.
Cool.
But Jacob's right. Like, I can't. Like, every time I see it on, there was a bunch of people in Dave's stream today, asking him and making like a big thing about it. And like, if you want a Legends title in this game, you got to earn it. You got to get the champions. You got to get the masteries. You got to asking people to step aside so you can get a Legends title is like giving everyone a participation trophy. Like, why don't we just give everyone a Star-Lord? You know what I mean? Like, it's ridiculous. Like,
the only thing they could do is they could look at total time and see the load time. And again, I'm assuming they can calculate that out, that there's a report that comes in on the phone.
But that's on Kabam. That's a mobile game issue. Like, it's extraordinarily hard to make a mobile game on multiple platforms.
Run at the same speed, yeah.
Right.
No, I agree, but that's what I'm saying is that's the only other thing they can really do to try and make it somewhat fair. Is say, okay, look here, we'll factor in this, that, or the other. But I do like Frojo's idea as well. And by the way, real quick, Frojo, Jacob wants to remind you, it was the first 300 Frojo, and he was one of them. And
show off.
Yeah, I couldn't remember if it was 200 or 300. I knew it was more. After I said 100, I was like, I think it was more than 100. But yeah, I had a feeling it was. So yeah, those 310 people, if they're not some of the same people, which I think some of those first 10 are some of the first 300.
Also, I would consider what's his name? What's the dude that goes
Freeze?
No, the other, the one that did the masteries talk with Dorky Diggity Dave.
Ronan Noob.
But did he actually?
Ronan
Oh, he does. He does the speed Ronan Noob. He quit.
Yeah, yeah, but he's got like 20 of them though. He's done more Legends runs than anyone.
Big Bianca's done more.
He's got more. He's got more first place finishes than anybody. Well, he did at one point. Someone might have taken him over by now, but what the hell is his name? Ronan Noob.
He said that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they only said
that
4 times.
My bad. Sorry.
He's fast, I think he might even be one of the first 300 to do LOL. So, yeah, I think he quit over the 12.0 stuff. Like, he got frustrated, quit. I don't know, something like that. I don't know. He's gone.
He is gone, but
I think he still plays, but just he's not playing it like he was.
And then let's see here. Serov says also different phones on the same platform will run at different speeds. There's a lot that goes on there. I agree. So beast mode. I open all my crystals. Well, I open all my hero crystals on Sunday. So there you go. Jacob says Shaw59 is the top legend.
I have a question for you guys. If you had the chance to help someone in your alliance do this Spidey quest, and they had a rank 5 Scarlet Witch, a rank 5 Black Widow, Quake, or rank 3 4-star Iceman, and a rank 5 Star-Lord, would you want to get paid for it?
no, because account sharing is against your terms of policy, and you can get banned from the game.
So that's the people that pay me to get with you.
It does, Anthony. They can't do anything to you. They could ban the person that you helped beat it, though. It's one of those things, like, like they can't do it. Whatever. I mean, it's going on. It's happening. I guarantee
absolutely.
you. There's people making money.
Oh
doing
yeah,
it.
I know. All over the place.
I don't agree with it either. I don't agree with logging in and moving an alliance quest or alliance war. So I just feel like that's not how the game was meant to be played. So it's cheating to me. So
yeah, I agree. I don't like it.
I support your statements.
I get why people do it because of the time thing, but I mean, we do map 6 and people barely show up in my alliance. So.
Ouch. Jacob says he's done LOL for at least 10 people.
Yeah,
that's how he funded his LOL.
If Ronan Nuke dropped all the way to 27, he must have been out. He's been out for a while.
Yeah. It's interesting. So.
Wait, who is number 1?
Shade 27. Shaw 59.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Wow.
Yeah, I kind of agree with Italian Joe. And see, I'm stubborn. Even when I had issues with Webslinger, I would have never thought of letting somebody else beat it for me, just because I know I can do it. The thing is, I just can't be a lemon head when I'm playing. I got to settle down and not be stupid. So, what's up, my name? Good seeing you in here. And by the way, if anybody else is new here, do me a favor, hit that like button.
And
subscribe.
When I was running core, like the dude I handed the alliance off to, his name was like -- the legend -- like he was one day in the alliance quest, in the chat on Line App, yelling at the alliance to move and stuff, and I messaged him in a PM. I said, hey man, you realize you're yelling at everybody about not moving, and everyone's in section 2, but you're sitting at the starting line. He was like, are you serious? The guy that's supposed to move me hasn't moved me yet. And I was like, are you freaking kidding me? I was like, really?
Well,
that's bad. Yeah, I don't. And then like even we lost a guy like a couple weeks ago, He just like left. He just like signed out of the alliance or whatever. And one of the officers had a backup account, and he put his backup account just as a placeholder until we found someone else.
Mm-hmm.
And I personally don't like that either. Which is not nearly as bad as all the other stuff, but I think like if you can't make a 30-team alliance, a 30-man alliance, like that's your fault. Like that's a disadvantage in war. It's a disadvantage in quest. Like you should be able to figure it out. Just because I don't know. I know not a lot of people agree with me on that one, but
that one is. Here's how about Jacob said Ronan Noop had a little bit of a scuffle with a past alliance, and when he left, they logged onto his account and gifted away all of his units.
No,
that's what Jacob said.
Eternal Warrior said that is literally the dumbest thing I've ever heard, Frojo. I haven't even talked. I don't even know what he's talking about.
Well, whatever it was,
he means
the dumbest thing.
He means the legend guy yelling at people.
Oh, the legend. Oh, yeah. That was, man. Because shortly after that is when I got removed. So.
For what?
Because I didn't agree with some of the stuff that was going on. I started figuring out that he wasn't even playing his account. He was paying people to do arena for him, people to do alliance quests. I was like, I was like, dude, I thought you were playing your account. He's like, I don't have time to play my account. He goes, I just get on, hang out with you guys. I play a little bit. He goes, but I don't have time to win champions and do all this stuff. I was like, then you shouldn't even be here and all this stuff. And then he got like power hungry, and like he was like trying to control the other core alliances like Lore and Roar and all of them. Like he was like trying to tell them who to kick, and I was like, look, man, it don't work that way. I said they each alliance runs itself. There's no top guy over all 6 of our alliances. I said you run this alliance, and Red Wedding runs Lore, and everybody runs their alliance. I was like, you need to worry about this alliance, not trying to. I said, dude, if you're trying to worry about every alliance, you're gonna go crazy. I said, that's what I was doing, man. I said I was recruiting for every single alliance. I was helping every single person. I said eventually I just had to let each alliance do its own thing and be one, but be different. Like let them each do their own thing, and that's what worked. And then when I was trying to confront him about all that, he started saying stuff about like, oh, it'd probably be best if you just leave. But then the thing with War Machine happened, and people were saying that we were using Xmod, and he asked me to go on the forums and make a statement about it because he said he didn't have a forums account. And I was like, okay. And he goes, and everybody already knows you, so you can go do it. So I did it, right? And then he immediately goes, oh, I didn't tell you to do that. Like, why are you causing attention to us and all this stuff? I was like, dude, I screenshot it. I sent it right to him. I said, you literally just said for me to go up there and write this stuff. And I was just doing what you said. And he got all upset about that. And then, like, it was, like, late at night like this. And we were still getting bashed on about Xmod. And I asked the Alliance members and stuff. I said, hey, y'all mind if I make a video, like, filming our chat, showing, like, I went back, like, months on the line chat and just scrolled through it. And I said, please tell me, guys. I kept saying the same thing over and over again in the video. Please stop me and let me know when you see us talking about using Xmod, teaching someone new how to use Xmod, just telling each other how to use Xmod. Please, and I just kept saying that over and over in the video. And then all of them said yes, like, yeah, do it. Well, the next day, when he woke up, he got all mad about it because I didn't ask for his permission. After he was leader, he wanted me to ask permission for everything that I did because he, I don't know, he was power hungry. Like, he literally wanted me to wake up and say, hey, can I play now? Yeah, I don't know, cause I guess because I was a YouTuber, like he wanted me to ask permission, like I would do a video. He goes, "Well, why did you release that video without asking me?" I was like, "Dude, it has literally nothing to do with our alliance." He goes, "Yeah, but like you represent our alliance, so like you needed my approval." I was like, "No, I freaking don't."
I would have left.
And
I would have left that so quick.
well, that's what happened. He told me that I think it would be best if you just left, and I said, "Okay, that's what I'll do then." And I knew I was gonna get kicked anyways. And as soon as I left, I was still in all the line chats for all the different alliances. He posted this long message saying I abandoned them. I just left without saying a word and all this stuff. And I was like, dude, you know I'm still in here, right? And I started posting like screenshots from what me and him were talking about. And then I got kicked from all the chats. I was just like, are you freaking kidding me? And then that's when I turned around and made 5-star and made it a top 15 alliance until it fell apart from all the alliance jumping that was going on, from people jumping from one bracket to the other bracket so they could eventually. There were so many alliances from the better bracket jumping to the weaker bracket, and it pushed us out of the top alliances on that weaker bracket. And then as soon as that happened, everybody left.
Here's the better question, Frojo, that I got out of all this, and help me, because I'm still new at this. So, and I think you can. It sounds like you can give me the answer. How do you use this mod X thing again? Because it sounds like you have some answers for me.
Oh, Kabam finally patched it.
I'm just teasing. But no, seriously.
I don't know what it is either, to be honest.
I have no idea.
It was a long time ago. It was when War Machine first came out, man. It was big, rampant. Like people were, basically it was a system where you could program to tap for you, and it modified it to where you took no damage and you killed them in one hit, and it would go from one fight to the next fight. So it was playing for you, but finally Kabam took it out. And the only reason we knew about it was because there were screenshots going around. If you see people trying to join alliances and they're taking screenshots and you see this symbol, then they're using the X mod hack thing, whatever application. I don't know technically what it was. I don't know if it was a program, an app, if they were playing on the computer. I don't really know, but I just knew what that symbol was, and if you saw that symbol, they were using Xmod.
Real quick, congratulations, Jose C. He just finished the Web Slinger. Congrats, man. Very nicely done. And Jacob says, is that whenever they wiped out a lot of alliances' war ratings?
When they did what?
Is that when they wiped out all the war ratings from the different alliances, apparently? I guess for using all the mods?
No. They, not to my knowledge, they reset everybody's war rating because of something else. Something else was going on, and they reset it. That's the only time they reset war rating.
Huh.
But I don't remember exactly what it was, but it wasn't that I don't even think War existed when War Machine came out.
What was the whole thing with War Machine? What was the...
When War Machine came out, a whole bunch of people got War Machine that were way lower ranked, and some people that were in the top ranks didn't get him. And then they reissued it to everybody, so everybody got it that didn't get him, and then everybody that got him again. And it was a huge ordeal. But turns out War Machine sucks. So
let's see here. I'm curious if the Real Deal ever finished his run.
I can look.
I'm not showing him still up live, but I'm only on the home screen.
Here, I'll go to his video, since I'm not actually even watching you anyway, because it's paused, you know.
No, you're fine.
That way the video ain't playing, because I'm on an iPad in a patrol car.
Let's see here. So let's see. Yeah, a lot of people really shocked about your previous leader there. There was somebody that had a question.
Yeah.
I thought. Well, maybe not.
I chose my successor wrong. That's all I know.
So what made you decide to give it up?
I wanted to focus on YouTube, and because all I was doing was literally all I was doing constantly every day was
managing a guild or an alliance.
Yeah, managing the alliance, recruiting constantly, and I wasn't just recruiting for the main alliance. I was recruiting for all of them, and I wanted to start doing more videos, and because at the time I was starting to have more fun doing the videos than I was running the alliance, because running the alliance turned into mostly was turning into more of a headache.
Sure.
And I got to the point where I just wanted to play, and I wanted to make videos and just have fun and stuff.
Yep.
And so he was one of the guys that he was like one of the 3 guys that I made the alliance with, and we moved over from the alliance that we were at the time. Like, I found him, and I got him to join that alliance, and then he convinced me that he's like, Frojo, like, why don't we just make our own alliance, because like they're not listening to us, like, about they wanted to be more casual, but there was a few people in there that wanted to be more hardcore, like me, and then like a couple of other guys that moved over with us. We wanted to be more hardcore, but we really didn't want to leave them behind. But eventually it got to the point to where like we were like, dude, we're missing out on rewards, and I was like, okay, let's do it. We left them, and that's when I made Core, and I made Gore, but Gore didn't work out because the guy that I gave it over to, he got all upset saying that I was giving him crappy people, and I was keeping all the good people, and I was like, fine. I was like, I'll make both alliances myself, and I said, go wherever you want to go, and he left, and I put my second account, and I made both of the alliances, which that alliance ended up becoming HOK, the alliance that I'm in now. Crazy enough story.
That's crazy.
Because we scrapped the name, because when I tried to rename it, it wouldn't let me use the tag. It wouldn't let me use the Gore tag, the GORE with the slash through the O. So I was like, what the heck? So I called it House instead, and we were gonna use it as I forgot what it stood for, but we called it House, and then when at first I called all the core alliances Core 1, Core 2, Core 3, and eventually I was like, nah, our alliances, each one of them, they're not really at some point it became pretty obvious to me that we were all like running neck and neck at a time. Like on 3-day events, there were times where they were beating the main alliance, the alliance core that I was in. Like they were ranking number 1, and they were beating us, and they were beating MMX more than we were in the 3-day events. And I was like, you know what? I was like, I've heard of alliances changing alliance names. Let me find out if we can do it. So I tried it on one of the alliances, which was House. I changed it to Core with a K, and that's when, once they approved it, I changed all of our alliances to each one. The Gore was Guardians of the Realm Elite. Lore was Legends of the Realm Elite. Roar was, I don't even know what Roar was. What was Roar? I don't know. It was something. So we changed all our names, and that's when they each became their individual. They gained their identity at that point, and then once I left core, sort of got kicked out, whatever you want to call it. They left core, which is now House of Knights. They left because they didn't like how Legend was trying to say that I left them and all this stuff. So they left immediately, like from the get go. They were like, we don't want no part with core anymore. If they're gonna act this way to Frojo and try to make it look like he did all this stuff when he actually didn't do any of it. So they left, and then they changed their name to House of Night. They went back to the original name, House, which what I thought was cool. And they also kept the Knights part. So I thought it was really cool that they did that. And then when I got removed from For Loki, I contacted them because I told them one time a long time ago. I said, y'all were cool to me way back when, because the guy that was leading the alliance is still in this alliance, but he's not the leader. And I told him a long time ago, I said, there might be a day where I end up joining with you. And he was like, sure, anytime. And well, here I am.
Interesting. My name says Gore has pretty good members still. We faced him in AW like 3-4 wars ago. They are still impressive. So, yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's always interesting to see where people go, how things come about. A lot of the guys are saying they've been in the same alliance since day one. Italian Joe says he's been in the same alliance. Mo's been in the same alliance. So, yeah, it's been rather crazy to say the least. But so here's the thing. What was I going to ask? There was something I was going to.
The real deal went for 2.5 hours. So
really,
it's over though.
Man,
I don't know what his speed. I don't know. That's how long his stream is. I don't know if that's how long his run took. I don't know. They said the game crashed on him, so. I don't really see a timer.
They said his game crashed on him as soon as he started, so that's got to be rough. What's up, Dale? Good seeing you in the chat, brother. So, let's see. I've already ranked Gwenpool.
Yeah, Gore, Captain, I forgot what his name was. The dude that was leading it, he's Captain something. He tried to change when he left core, when their alliance decided to leave the core alliance, he tried to change the tag. The name got approved. The tag didn't get approved because they said that he used some character that wasn't allowed, and so then he tried to do it again and again, and like they never responded to him. So the tag and the name of the alliance don't match anymore, because if you look up Gore, the alliance name in Gore doesn't stand for what it used to, because it used to be Gods of the Realm Elite back when we made it.
Here's an interesting thing. So real quick, Mo says Real Deal stopped at 1 hour and 15. He was done, or he wasn't done. He just stopped. So it sounds like he had a rough night.
Didn't he have a rough night on the other one? Like he got like almost like 5 hours.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he needs to improve on the game, intercepting and stuff. Like that's my fear coming up in this event. But Brian did okay, but he also had Gwenpool, and I like Gwenpool more than I do Storm. So I don't know. I'll see what I can do with Storm. It'll be interesting.
Because you're going Monday, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it on Monday. I think I can kill the weaker enemies faster with Storm by getting the special one and releasing it than he could with Gwenpool. But we'll see.
It'll be interesting. So yeah, Monday, Frojo will be taking a crack at a legend run in the new Spidey event. So we'll see how that goes.
Hey, do you work Monday?
Oh yeah.
What time do you get off?
Monday, 8 o'clock.
Oh wow.
Oh,
I'll be
yeah.
done by then.
Yeah, unfortunately, my hours are pretty crazy. Monday, it's like 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Tuesday, 8 to 8. Wednesday, 8 to 5, 6. And then Thursday, I'm off. So, yeah.
I'll get with Bulldog, or is Anthony Chid? Are y'all still here?
I am.
Yeah.
I don't know what
y'all
happened.
are interested.
I don't know what happened to Chid.
He's probably grinding the arena, knowing shit.
Yeah, he probably is. If y'all are available and want to be on there to talk to people, because I'm not gonna, like, Brian was trying to, like, still read chat and stuff when he was doing it. I'm not gonna be doing it. I'm just gonna ignore it. Like, it's just gonna be me with my head down playing, or somebody else on there commentating and reading the chat.
What time?
Well, like, I don't have to do it at a set time. Like, I can be flexible as long as, like, I can do, like...
Matter. It actually doesn't matter, because I'm home all day anyway, so...
And it sounds like Jacob and Chid both said that they could help as well.
Jacob
said he'd be around.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. I'd be happy to help you out. You know, for your subs and views sake, and you might want to go with Bulldog as your first choice, but I am...
Well, no, I don't have a problem with having all three of you guys on.
All right, cool. Yeah, I'm definitely...
I don't know why...
...able to help you out.
Yeah, I'll ask Bulldog, but, like, he might be working too, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to talk to him earlier, but he was like, I'm at work. I was like, okay.
To be honest, I planned on watching it anyway, so...
Yeah.
Interesting here. Chid is here. He said his mic died, and he's helping an Alliance member with Spuddy event. Jacob said he'd be around.
Chid, I'm calling Kabam.
He said, though, Monday, 4 to 8 p.m. Eastern, he's unavailable, so...
Has anyone...
Who said that?
Chid.
Called Kabam?
No.
They actually have a phone number, and, like, well, obviously they have a phone number, but they have a phone number that you can, like, call, and the people who, like, talk to you, they're humans, but they're not. Like, it's weird. Like, I don't know how to explain it.
They're humans, but they're not.
Yeah. Like, they are human, right? You talk to a human, but they're, like, so dumb that it's like a child programmed a computer to give you, like, you know, like how you can program, like, they like roadmap, like, if you get this question, you give this answer. If you get this question, you give this answer.
That phone number is to a call center in Austin, Texas. That's not even. Yeah, it's not even the actual Kabam headquarters in Vancouver or wherever it's at.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I was trying to change my in-game name, and, like, I'm literally talking to what I feel is the equivalent of a child, and I'm like, what the hell? Like, they don't even know. Like, I'm like, yeah, so I play MCOC, and they're like, what's that? It was brutal. Brutal.
Yeah. Because the reason we found that out is because someone was looking for a job, like jobs and stuff, and they saw that Kabam had a listing for a job in Austin, Texas, and they started investigating it, and that's what it was. That's what it was for. It's a call center in Austin, Texas.
Huh.
I was trying to. So the best answer I got out of them, right? Because when I was trying to pick an in-game name, like, everything I kept trying was taken, and I got mad frustrated, so I just hit a whole bunch of buttons, and so it kind of came out the way it did. But so the best answer I got is that I can only change my name if I feel if like the security of my account is a threat.
Real quick. Bulldog has finally made it here tonight, thankfully. The Bulldog is here. Star Vault says, do you guys understand what sleep is? Extreme Will earlier said, Slice 'em Gaming. I don't know how you stream and work that much. I have a hard time doing it once a day. For me, this is it's a very, very interesting project, and I've said it quite multiple times. It's the tip of the iceberg for a lot of things that I'm working on, but it's something that I do. I enjoy doing, and everybody in my house is asleep right now. They're passed out. I don't sleep a whole lot as is, so if I'm going to be awake playing a video game, I might as well be YouTubing, have fun, chatting with people. And, you know, that's what I enjoyed the most out of this, is having a live chat where people can come in, hang out, chat, see what they're doing, and all that fun stuff. So
yeah, and I'm already at work, so
yeah, and Frojo's driving around right now working.
There is no sleep when amazing champions like Gwenpool are in the arena.
Ah, the old Gwenpool.
Now, when we say driving around, he means parking and stopping and driving really slow.
You're a security guard, right?
Yeah, I'm driving around these $1 million houses.
Oh, you're in a community?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's up. That's a sweet gig. You carry?
No.
Really?
They don't want to pay us for it. We could if they paid us, but they don't want to pay us for it.
Really? You protect the community without carrying?
Shoot, we don't protect nothing.
Look, he monitors a gate. Oh, that guy... Ooh, somebody's got loud throwback. Bulldog.
Is it me?
No, that's Bulldog.
What's up, guys?
You got some major throwback there real quick. It sounds better now. Woo.
Did anyone see this this tweet by Dorky Dave today? And it said something like... someone put a comment to him that, wow, that's, I want to fix that.
Bulldog,
Yeah.
What?
Everyone, all the YouTubers are pushing get in the pool, just to make their own grinds easier. Did anyone see that?
No.
Oh my god. I felt so, like, Dave...
we're not even, some of us aren't even grinding.
Yeah, but Dave was like, yeah, because if I did a short stream, that would be good for views, revenue, money stream, like all of it.
Right.
Like, someone actually thought and then said out loud that YouTubers, they push get in the pool so their grinds are easier.
Shoot, I'm sitting at 150K. I haven't tweeted it out because I did it yesterday. And I've been sitting on it. I hadn't tweeted it out yet, but I plan on screenshotting me sitting at the just the minimum rewards for the pool, and be like, how is this helping me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna do the same thing. I'm at like 600K. Just trying to get some milestones.
Yeah, that's when people like ask me. I've been like, are you going for Gwenpool? Nope. I just have the rewards. I just have the minimum for the rewards. The champ is for y'all.
Yep.
You still get a little bit though.
Sure, but it's not
a few thousand shards of premium hero crystal.
Yeah, I know it's not much, but it's not like you'll get 75 4-star shards too. So it's not like 75 4-star shards for what 10 fights.
Yeah.
It's really not.
Yeah.
Really, you know what I mean? It's really not a bad trade-off, like, when you think about it. And it's 15, 20 minutes of your time. You get 75 free shards. I mean...
How about this?
I don't see why not, but...
Mo says Frojo as the
9
security...
fights.
Yeah, Frojo says Mo says Frojo as the security guard running around spotlighting people with his flashlight like, I see you.
Nope. They don't even want us to do that because they said that it scares the residents, so they don't want us shining flashlights.
So what do you do?
All he's supposed to do is watch and call somebody who can do something if something happens.
That's all they want us to do, even though I could do more. But that's all they want us to do.
Zeroff says when there's trouble, he just rips his shirt off and they back off.
Frojo,
like tonight, let me tell you what happened tonight.
And says, look, Gwenpool, don't mess with my community.
Like as soon as I got here tonight, I'm standing there for like 10 minutes. Nobody shows up, and I tell my coworker, I said, "Hey, I think I'm going to start patrolling." And then I look out the window, and here comes somebody. They pull up halfway up the driveway, stop, put it in reverse, and then turn around in the driveway that's heading up to the main gate. Like if somebody pulled in there, they would have been looking straight at them, and then they would have been both stuck there. But this girl, she goes out and then starts driving up the exit, and I go outside, and like she gets halfway up the exit, and I'm throwing my hands up, going, "What the hell are you doing?" And so she stops, and I just point back over to the entrance. She backs up again, goes over to the entrance, and goes to the wrong lane. And I'm like, why? Like you don't know where you are, and you're gonna drive to the lane that's automatic for residents. There's 3 signs that says residents only, automatic gate. And she drives over there. I walk over there. I said, "What are you doing?" And she was like, "I'm here to pick up an Uber." I said, "You're here to pick up an Uber?" And she goes, "Oh, no. I'm here to pick up someone. I'm an Uber driver." I'm like, "Okay, so you're an Uber driver and you're here to pick up someone?" "Yeah." And I was like, "So why are you driving up my exit lane?" She goes, "Oh, they told me to drive up to the main gate." And I was like, "Yeah." I said, "You did that, then you backed up and then went up our exit lane." And she was like, she was just like, "Oh, well, I didn't know." And I said, I've only had one other person do it the entire time I've been here, and he was drunk. This lady was just stupid.
Lady, I think you might be legally retarded.
That sounds
so, Frojo,
like drug abuse to me.
Let me ask you, Frojo. So what would you say you do here? Nobody? Office Space?
Huh?
Office Space, the movie?
Oh, I've never seen it.
During the interview?
You guys are freaking worthless. Yeah.
I remember the interview. It's been a long time, but yeah, that was good. When he's like, well, I go between the people.
Yeah, he goes, I told you, I deal with the customers so the engineers don't have to. I have people skills. What the hell is wrong with you people?
Yeah, I just, and then she didn't even know where she was going. Like, she gave me a range, and I was like, "Ma'am, I gotta know exactly what house you're going to, so I know that you're actually, like, you're supposed to go to that house." And she's like, "Well, I'm just going to where my app says to go." And I'm like, "Well, does your app tell you who?" Like, half these Uber drivers that come to me, like, they don't even know, like, anything. Like, I'm helping them use their system. Like, I'm like, "Look, you need to call this person." "Oh, there's no way to do that." And I said, "Yes, there is." And I go through it, and I show them. They're like, "I've never known how to do that before." And I was like, "Oh, now you do."
Real quick
the security guard that doesn't drive people around all day just showed you.
Real quick here, Adita Rock says, "Is a 5-star Moon Knight any good?"
Yes.
When it's a full moon, he's really good.
Yeah. During Stun Week, he's amazing, and he is viable for LOL.
So yeah,
but only during Stun Week.
And Chid says, "Use him and find out." But yeah, we all like to promote the more of an idea of try him out, see what you see, because my playstyle and your playstyle can be totally different. Moon Knight's an interesting character because the phases of the moon play into the character. So
in real life,
yeah, it's pretty wild. But yeah,
IRL.
Yeah, I've been super into Beast and Venompool lately. You know, because I've got Beast as a 440 on my alt, and I just duped Venompool over there as well. And now I've started to play with both of them a little bit more on my primary account. You know, just from all of the things we've covered, and Ghost Rider too. Like, I've had Ghost Rider 550 for a while. He was my profile pick for the longest time until Voodoo passed him, and I was never using him 100% percent properly. Like I would always try to land the bleed right away, and now I figured out, like if I land the medium and then land the heavy and get the regen and then the bleed, it lasts, significantly longer and does more damage, and then I've been using Fate Seal, like when I fight Iron Man and AQ, like there's just so much more to that champion than I ever realized.
He's
Also,
very complex.
Yeah, but very good. If you hit the bleed while you have the Fury up, the bleed does even more damage.
Nice.
And it's a lot. It's nice. It is very nice when you do. I usually do L1 first, then medium attack, then light attack, then regen, then I power drain them, then I win the fight.
Yeah, that's how I did it too. Medium, then light, then heavy, then if I had two available, I'd do it. Otherwise, three, whichever one came up first. Because with the MD level 5, I tend to, depending on the opponent, I can generate power like crazy fast.
Yeah. I don't like MD over 3. If I didn't use Mystic Champs on offense and they were only on my defense, I would have it at 5. But for offense, like with Voodoo, it's so hard to control which special you actually use when you're over 3. For me.
Yeah, because it generates so fast. Yeah, I have that same problem with Magic. Like when I was doing Batista's challenge, I had to redo my masteries and take MD down because I was like, I'd be fighting Groot, the high level Groot, and I would just blow past 2.
Yep.
Here's a oh man, I was gonna ask a question, and dang it if I didn't forget.
That's a lot of resources to unlock 5 levels of MD too.
Yeah, the last one, the first 2 were easy, and then the third one wasn't that bad either, and then for the 4th and 5th, I would get, 1 or 2 a week from running the Mystic, on Thursday, and then I'd pick up like 3 or 4 out of the store because I had somebody else covering my loyalty. And then I got up to like 48 or 49, and then they had those specials, and I bought a bunch and got all those units, and I was just like, screw it, and I paid the like 900 and some odd units to finish it up.
Somebody's got
Hey,
wind.
Bulldog. Bulldog, what are you doing on Monday?
Working?
What time you get off?
Like 5:30 Pacific.
What time was that Central?
About
7 to 7:30.
Yep.
Why?
I want to do my legend run.
Oh, through the Spidey event?
Yep.
Yeah.
Right on. I'll help you out. I helped the real deal with his tonight. He
Yeah, that's what
he had
I
to
was gonna
abandon
ask.
it.
What happened?
He got to an hour 14, and he still had the last 2 lines to go plus Vulture. So he just called it, and he just took back over the stream, and I'm sure he finished it out. I saw it still running in the background because I went in the house and checked on it a few times, but he gave it the old college try.
What?
Yeah, he'll be real upset though if it ends up being like an hour 30.
Oh yeah, he'd be so pissed. But so many people. That's the thing that's why I rarely believe anybody. People are like, "Oh, I did it in 59. I did it in 58. Oh, minute 3." I saw Brian do it with a 4-star, a rank 4, 5-star duped Gwenpool, and he only turned in an hour, and with a suicide build, and it took.
And I think he only died once.
Yeah, and it took him an hour 4.
Yeah, an hour and 4 minutes, which is that's why I thought. After watching him do that, and he died once, which means if he didn't die, he probably would have been just under an hour. Maybe not. Maybe like 1-1-1-2.
And one time there was something with a special 3. He closed the game and reopened it or something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and that happened to Real Deal too. Like literally 3 or 4 fights in, all of a sudden the whole thing crashed, and he had to reboot his device.
Yeah, right there. I would have stopped right there. That would have been it for me right there.
That cost him like
That's
2 minutes probably.
Yeah, that's way too long.
So unfair. I mean, my game never almost never crashes. And then to have it happen like in the middle of a legend run, dude, I would be so pissed off.
Oh yeah, real quick.
It's definitely under an hour.
Frojo, Chid's wanting to know what time Eastern are you, or what time are you wanting to run your run?
I was wanting to do it around like 6 Eastern. Is that if he wants to do it Eastern time?
Where are you?
That'd be way too early for me. That'd be 3 p.m.
Yeah.
Roger, where you at?
I'm in Texas, so I'm Central time.
How the hell did I not know you were in Texas?
I don't know. It came up a couple nights ago, several times.
Yep. So yeah.
Yeah, somebody on the stream too was asking whether or not a 5-star unduped Electra would have a decent chance at an at a Legend run on the Spidey event. And I think so. You know.
I don't know. Unawakened, I don't know.
Well, the Unawakened, I mean, what does that really do? It takes the assassin ability from 18 to 25.
And guarantees that she crits. Like the last like 30% of the fight is just massive damage from Electra. It's actually
Good night, Star.
It's actually pretty significant.
Star heading out.
Yep.
Hey, Night Star, take it easy, bud.
And we're not vampires. I slept last night. I slept too much. I slept like 7.5 hours.
I overslept. I didn't wake up till noon, and I woke up in like a panic. I was like, oh my god, I just missed like 7 hours of probable Gwenpool grinding. I missed like the whole last section of AQ. I was like, what the hell did I just do? I felt like I was late for work.
What time does the arena start for you?
1 o'clock.
Isn't it 1 p.m.? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I've been taking the outside. I've been taking lane A on the second tier because the guy who was doing it, it just was conflicting with his work schedule and everything. And I'm the one who's always up the latest. And I was so tired last night. Like I was so burned out when we were on the. Like it's like, oh yeah, please wrap it up early. I am so exhausted. And I went in and I set my alarm, thank goodness, and I laid down on the bed and I thought, okay, I'm just gonna lay here for a few minutes and then I'll go check it, do AQ. And I fell right asleep. And I woke up at like 7:30 my time, and I was going to go back to bed, but I had to go to the bathroom. So I took my phone with me, and I checked it and realized, oh, man, nobody doubled me up. They're all waiting on that line. So I banged it out, and, of course, by that time I was awake. So,
real quick, there's a great discussion in chat, I'm fighting, about Electra, pure skill, and then I seen I Am Legend. I haven't forgotten you, buddy. I actually have to find out where I wrote your number down at. As bad as that is, I've got it sitting here somewhere. Someone else cleaned up around my desk, so a lot of my stuff is not where it was. Uh-oh. Carnage is going to whip my Iceman there for a second. Yikes.
Yeah, an awakened Electra does significantly more damage than an unawakened.
They said
well, that may be the case, but is an Unawakened still capable of executing a good enough time for Legend? And I say probably at rank 4.
Well, yeah.
Because you're comparing her to herself. Is she better duped? Yes, she's better duped. How does she compare to other champs that people have done the Legend run with? And I say, even unduped, she's comparable to a lot of the champs that people have used.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. She has very quick special animations, which really makes a difference. Especially if you kept spamming the. But see, you kind of need you would want the L1 for the ability reduction, which means you need at least.
But it's a longer animation.
Yes. And you would need 2 or 3 points in deep wounds if you wanted to, because the bleed will fall off if you don't have deep wounds before.
That's what I told them too. Is to make that effective, you got to be rocking deep wounds at least 3, preferably 5.
Then that way you won't fall off your bleed, and you can just keep it going. You can keep it up 100% of the time. But you really want to hit the L2 because it does maximum damage, also bleeds. and it's a lot quicker. That'll.
Oh yeah, it's faster animation and it does significant damage.
And then once you get down, see, having her awakened is like assassins at like 8 or 9, maybe even 10 points instead of 5.
Right.
It's just the damage at the end of the fight for her, and that's the difference. It's like, you know, you could hit at like, I don't know, 20% and get a KO. As any other champ, you could probably KO someone at probably like 15%. You know what I mean? So you're gonna finish hits like
that's gonna cut some time off. Yeah.
You're gonna get like 2 to 3 hits per fight, shorter than if she was awakened, which may be a significant difference at the end of the run. But yeah, I think she could still do. A Legends run.
I do too. Star, I promise nobody will talk bad about you after you leave. Everybody wait for at least 5 minutes to start talking bad about Star.
Why? I do it to his face.
That's how
I
you
know, but I'm promising him nobody will.
That's when you know you're great friends. Trey and Star have had a good eternal battle amongst our little group of guys. Going back to when Star went after Homecoming Spider-Man and failed to get it.
Oh my god, I can't believe how much money you wasted.
Man, you know what I can't believe? I was talking to... Who was it tonight that put up $16 million for Spidey and didn't get him? What was that? It wasn't Dicer. It was
Swaggy Spider?
It wasn't Swaggy. It was over on TRD's stream, but it was one of those guys. It wasn't... Shoot, I can't remember who it was. But I was just like, oh my god, I would seriously quit if I put up that many points and didn't get him.
Swaggy was like 833 or something like that.
Oh, that's even worse. I mean, it's okay when you miss it and you're number like 2,500, but when you're like, that's why Joel, that one time he was 801, he's kind of embraced it, 801. You know, it's like when you miss it by 1, it's almost worth it.
He was calling himself Mr. 801 for a little bit.
Yeah, I remember that.
It's really bad.
What'd you do?
I just lost my streak.
How'd you do that?
I wasn't paying attention. Like, I just looked down and I'm like, oh crap.
This limbo from this magic is such a pain.
Like me and yesterday in War, man. I was trying to get on here and everything, and I set the phone down. But as I set the phone down, I guess I hit fight on Alliance War, and I went to go pick up the phone.
I've done that,
and it was on the death screen. I was like, "Are you what? What?"
Yep, I've done that. You know, like your big finger hits it in the wrong spot, and you set it down, and then you come back and you're dead.
Yep.
That's alright. It only takes me like 20 minutes to get my streak back, so. And you get more points. You get more points that way anyway.
You get more points? No, you don't. You're throwing away like 4 fights worth of points.
Not the way I do it.
There's no way that you do it that increases your multiplier. If you lose your streak, those 4 fights, you're throwing away, let me think, on average, let's see, 6, 12, 18, probably about 40,000 points getting your streak back up.
Nah, for me, nope.
What, do you break the laws of physics or something?
Nope.
Because the first fight, you're only going to get 1x. The next one, you're going to get 1.25.
What champs do you use in those fights?
It doesn't matter. You're only getting 1 fight. I use 4 stars.
Right, but then I do too. I use my highest 4 stars. But then
yeah, so do I. But you're still using your highest 4 stars instead of getting 10 to 11,000 per. You're getting 2 to 3,000 per. So
right,
you're losing 8,000 per fight.
Yeah, but then when you get to 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12, you're getting like almost double what you would if you were not in your streak. So those 15 fights, I get more points in those 15 fights than I do 15 fights when I'm in the streak.
That makes 0 sense and is
I'm not
completely
following
impossible.
Anthony.
That
Yeah.
makes no sense whatsoever.
Real quick,
Because
maybe-
you can only get the multiplier up to
it's
3x.
Maybe it's my boost.
Well, then you're still losing out because you could be using
still
those
think
boosts
you're-
while you're
yeah.
in the infinite
But
streak.
I'm also fighting 450. I mean, maxed out death squads too.
still wouldn't matter.
Now, there is something to be said for getting the larger opponents, yes, but that still doesn't make up for the 4 fights where you didn't have the multiplier at ×3. I think you'd have to do death fights for like 20 fights to make up that difference.
I'll take a picture for you.
Yeah, please do.
Real quick, somebody see what Bro2D2 is asking there.
Hey boys, quick question: infinite streak for 4-star featured arena.
What's your question, Bro2?
Yeah, what's the question?
He's saying how to do it. I'm guessing.
Are you asking like how to do it?
Learn how to fight. That's really what it comes down to.
It depends on like where your roster is. Like
Yeah.
anybody. I mean, I could tell you the way I do it, and it ain't the way Anthony does it. And then Anthony can tell you the way he does it, and it's not the way Bulldog does it. So it depends on where your account's at and all that.
Yeah, you and me, Frojo, our rosters are so... The way I do it is I do the first 5 fights, I do all 4 stars. Actually, I pretty much do 4 stars all the way out. Because once I hit 5, I basically do... the only time I do 3 stars is fight 6 and 7, just to save my 4 stars a little bit. And then starting at fight 8, I do 1 550, 1 440, 1 330. And I do that all the way up until the streak starts. And I start getting Kang Thanos teams right then. So I literally have like 12 fights worth of Kang Thanos teams by doing that system. But then I have the roster to do it.
Yeah, see, Thanos teams don't give you as much points as if you face like actual players and harder champions.
Yeah, but you're talking about a difference of 2,000 or 3,000 points most likely in any given scenario. Because I've done, like a fight that with my Hulk that I would get like.
That's it. That might be what it is because I boost on those fights too. So I'm getting like.
You may actually be offsetting it if you're boosting on those fights and you're getting death squads and you're winning all 3 fights with your maxed out champs. Then yeah, that might offset the 4 fights where you didn't have the ×3 multiplier.
I boost in the first 5 fights too because there is no multiplier. I try to even it out.
That's a terrible
But that's also why I use that's why I also use my highest ranked champions in 1 through 5, because you get more points than if you use your lowest 330 or your.
Right, but with the multiplier,
I don't.
God, that makes no sense because the amount that you're getting is pathetic in comparison. If you use a boost on fight number 1,
yeah, but why
you're
not
refreshing, right, Anthony?
Points instead of 800? Like why that doesn't make sense to me.
You're refreshing, right, Anthony?
Yeah. Yeah, during the first 15, I refreshed and used my
while your booster on for that one team. Okay, I'm seeing your point a little bit. Your point's a little bit more. The way you're doing is more complicated than you're saying everything.
Yeah,
I guess
you're refreshing. Now we're finding out you're refreshing the same team, and you still have all your other teams still.
Yeah, I guess. I just kind of figured that's how everyone does it.
No. I never refresh.
Y'all probably gonna hate me. When I use a boost, I use that team one time. I don't refresh them no more.
Dude, Frojo, I'm the same way. I'll use the boost once and then I'll never refresh them.
I do that after the streak, but I try to like those first 15 fights. Like those first 15 fights, I can get like the first 4. Most of the time, I only get the first 3, but sometimes I can hit the first 4 milestones just in the first 15 fights.
Yeah, I usually get to 150k by fight 8.
By the way,
maybe 9.
Real quick,
Oh, yeah.
Chid says it was High Speed Pursuit that did 16 mil.
That's who it was. Yeah, Chid was in there too, and Jacob was on the line with me too. I knew it was one of those guys I see regularly.
You said you can
yeah,
hit. You said you can hit how many milestones in the first 15 fights?
Usually just the first 3. But
Which is 150,000.
650,000.
No. Basic arena.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, in the basic,
Let me
not the
look.
featured.
Yeah, God.
Yeah, I usually
can't
hit
even
because
I can't even get the featured arena in like
Oh, 150,000?
round.
Oh, I hit that in 9 fights. I'm good.
yeah, 9 fights. Same with me. I usually hit 600,000 right at my 20th fight.
Yeah, which is a lot more than when you're not in your streak. When you are in the streak.
Real quick here, we'll sit down and do the math someday, but I think your math is off, Anthony. Just playing the numbers in my head. Bro2D2 says, maybe I need some higher ranked champs. Thanks, boys. Yeah, you got to have the right champs to do it. That's all it was.
Well, there's multiple systems. Go ahead, Frojo.
No, you actually go ahead and explain what you're fixing to say about.
Okay, so what I was going to say is, Bro2D2, there's multiple systems, based on what you have available. And I've gone through pretty much all of them as my roster's progressed. So I'm at the point now, like I said, where I just do 1 550, 1 440, 1 330. I draw Thanos teams starting at fight 8. Now, before I had so many of those available, I did do for a little while what Anthony's doing, which was I only had a couple of teams worth of, when I had 3 550s, I would just make a team 550, 440, 330, and then refresh them. Because you figure I'm spending, 100 units or so, and it's getting me through those, 11 through 15 fights. But you don't actually need that. You can use a system that I've used in the past is you use all max 3 stars through fights. Actually, any 3 stars. The first 5 fights don't matter. You can go out there with 3, 1, 10, 3 stars, and you'll win if you're not an idiot. So the first 5 fights mean nothing. So the next 3 fights, 6, 7, 8, and 9, you can use 3 max 3 stars, and that'll get you all the way up to fight 9 with little to no effort. And then after that, you can either, from 9 to 15, you can either sandbag, and that's using 2 maxed 3s and the lowest 3 possible, like a 110 if you got them, preferably. Or you can use another system that uses 2 440s and a max 3 up until 15. It's when you hit 15, then you have to start. They put the requirements on you. So basically, there's 2 or 3 different ways to get to 15. From 15 to 20, the requirements are you can't use it if you want to avoid a death squad. You just can't use a champ that has under a 2300 PI, and no team that has less than 6,300 PI. And I've actually tested this multiple times. I was playing with it all right, let's check it at 6,400, 6,300. And I counted my way down until I go, oh, well, that's the one that gets you a death squad then. So from 15 to 20, as long as you meet those requirements, it doesn't matter if you use 3s or 4s. Nobody under 2,300, no team under 6,300, and you'll be able to get yourself to that 20 and the infinite streak. And then after the infinite streak, pretty much the same rules apply, but it's a little more forgiving. I think it's no team under 5,900 and no champ under 2,100. I don't remember exactly, because by then I would start using my 4 stars and just refresh them.
All right, real quick, Gage was asking a question there. I didn't get a chance to see it.
Oh, Gage said somebody in his alliance put up 20 mil for Spidey and got second.
Oh, wow.
And Jason Perez asks, how's it going on that Master Quest or Webslinger?
Webslinger is done, thankfully.
I might have been first if I would have kept up my pace.
Oh, yeah, probably. But you called it good at a certain point, huh?
Yeah.
Gage said, I'm aiming for 8 to 10 million for Gwenpool. What's the cutoff for the rank-up gem?
The rank-up gem's going to be 13, 14, or 15 million.
I totally would imagine that. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's gonna. There's already like I said, when I was over in TRDs, there was somebody in there who was at 7.2. Well, maybe it was Chid. Chid, right. Was that you? You're at 7.2 million.
Yeah, Chid's it. He's at 8.
Yeah, exactly. Well, this was a couple hours ago.
Legend, go ahead, man. And yeah, the new Spider-Man is awesome. I wish I wouldn't have used him against Magic a while ago. Magic killed him. And then I'm playing on the iPad, which makes it a little more difficult. I'm taking a little more damage than I should be. I did the Master earlier today with 440s and got through just fine. So, goes to show
Nice.
you, I absolutely hate playing on the iPad to a degree.
Mm-hmm.
It's just
Yeah, I just started working on Master Quest myself, and I'm on the final one of the Web Slinger. I just haven't started it. For me, it's all about time. I have the skill, I have the roster, I just don't have the chunks of time to do it. You know, that's why I haven't done it. That's why I didn't do a Legend run this month. Yeah, Chid's over 8, exactly what I said, Willow, and then Slice backed it up.
And how I do my my infinite streak, how I set it up is I use my one team that's not 330 yet of 4 stars. And,
yeah, throw them in on the first fight.
Yeah, I throw them on the first fight. Eventually, they'll all be 330s again. But right now, I got backed up.
Same as me.
And then I'll use 330s all the way through 7. And then from 8 to 15, I use my 550s. And then after I get done with my 550s, I just use my 330s. And when I get done, I start all over. And I just don't use that one team that's rank 1.
Yeah. Yeah, you and me are basically the same player, Frojo. Yeah. I mean, we do pretty much everything exactly the same. Our rosters are almost the same. You know, I did add, I think I told you I've added 2 of the 14 champs I didn't have in the last week. Ant-Man and Carniac.
Hey, see ya, Bro2D2. Take care, buddy.
Hey, good night, Bro2D2. Or good day, I guess I should say.
Yeah.
Good night.
Jason, it was an amazing pull. Pulling that 5-star Spider-Man was awesome. It's actually been a lot of fun. He says for Legend runs, a lot of people say you need iPhone 7 Plus. How it's not really possible with Android. Can anyone verify this? It makes it super difficult. The load time just different.
I haven't heard an Android user say they're a Legend from time runs.
Yeah, basically, okay, let me say this. Half of that is correct. You don't need an iPhone 7 Plus. You can do it with a 6S, a 6S Plus easily. They both have enough processing power. I've put my 6S Plus up against the 7, and we're talking, milliseconds different. But you're definitely not going to pull it off with an Android. The wait times are just too long.
I think even the iPad Pro 2 or whatever, the newest iPad Pro, I think it's fast enough also.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, because I have an iPad Air 2 and I have an iPad Pro. And I haven't tested my Pro, but my Air 2 is slightly slower than my 6S Plus, which makes sense because it's a little bit older. Not that I'd ever do a Legend run on any iPad because I hate playing on them.
Oh, they're the worst.
Jacob says, first round, my buddy had 21 million and was 13th, so he had to be around 23 to 25 million. Wow.
And then Yang here saying he was, 1 million off?
Less than 1,000 off to fix it.
Oh, wow.
Luckily, he'd gotten him in the first round. So you're in the same boat I am with an unduped Joe Fix-It. I wanted to go after him, just because the collector in me wants to have everybody and have them duped. But, I just said, nope, I'm targeting that 45,000 5-star shards. That's more important. Wow, though, less than 1,000 off. That sucks.
Yeah, it does.
Gage, not sure how much he put up in the second round. Maybe he was just rounding down. Was that Spidey, I think? He was
talking about
no, he scored third. Third for the second time, second the first time. So he went from second to third. Wow. I can't even imagine it.
It's crazy.
Insane.
Steven, welcome to the stream. Help have Scarlet Witch duped level 70 and Ghost Rider, Hood, and Dormammu all unduped. Who to take to 550?
What's the choices again?
Scarlet Witch duped at level 70, or Ghost Rider, Hood, or Dormammu all unduped. Dormammu.
Scarlet Witch, I think.
I think so too, because she's still a top tier champion, and she's duped. she's gonna be super effective for you. You know, even though she's chaotic and random, you know, she gets regen, stun, power lock, power drain, weakness, poison. Like, she does everything. She is a Swiss Army champion.
If for some reason you're not liking Scarlet Witch or you just don't want to do her, I'm thinking your second choice there is Ghost Rider.
Agreed. Yeah, agreed. He's the one that's going to be the best unduped. You know, he's got regen, he's bleed immune. So really, that one does come down to play style. You know, like if you're asking us which is going to be the most effective out of the box, help you out the most right now, it's going to be Scarlet Witch. But if you don't like that style, I don't. You know, I don't have her. I have her in a 3-star, but I have not in a 4. And if I got her now, I would never rank her beyond 330. I love Ghost Rider. You know, I mean, he is a super utilitarian champ. We were just talking about how effective he is when you use him properly. So, yeah, you can't go even unduped. That's a good choice. Gage is agreeing. Scarlet Witch or Ghost Rider. Jacob says Scarlet Witch. Italian Joe says Southwest. Scarlet Witch with the right team.
I was going to say Southwest sauce? What?
I'm
Are you ordering Buffalo Wild Wings?
Southwest. I used to work in the airline business, okay? SW is Southwest.
Oh, no, I understand that, but still, I went to wings. I'm like, wait a minute, we're having Southwest sauce wings? Who's ordering?
Oh, yeah, you're thinking that's where your brain goes, huh?
Yeah, it sounds pretty good. Not going to lie.
Yummy. Not going to lie.
Some food does sound delicious.
Oh, you want to know something funny? I can just feel this stuff when the game is going to screw with me. So I posted this online today. I already told. I think I didn't tell Frojo. Oh yeah, maybe I did. So I have, you know, all my 3-stars are pretty much maxed Sig 99. Like 80% of them are Sig 99. I was getting close to getting another 4-star after 4, you know, less than stellar pulls. And so today I opened a 3-star Crystall and I got a max Sig Crystall, and I think at this point I was at like 1850 or something, right? So I'm a couple away. So I'm like, all right, well good, I'll get this and that'll put me 100 away. And I pulled a +1 science signature stone. And I was like, well, it's been a while since I got a crap pull. I was due, I guess. You know, so I posted in line and was like, is anything worse than this? Blah, blah, blah. Not 5 minutes later, I pull a 3-star Electra from a PHC. I open the Max Sig Crystal, and it's another +1 Science Signature Stone. So 2 in a row. I'm just like, first off, kabam, a-holes. Why are those in there? Second of all, what are the odds I'm going to pull 2 in a row? And so now at this point, I'm sitting at like 1955, right? So I'm less than 50 away. So then I'm opening some. I open a couple PHCs. I get some 2-star, some 3-star shards, and I get just enough to open another 3-star. So it's like my third 3-star crystal today. So I open it up, and as I'm opening it, I'm thinking, I'll bet you it's Hyperion, because he's one of the only 3-stars I don't have, because I had sold him a while back, you know, right before he entered the crystal, and boom, it was Hyperion. So I didn't get any shards because it was a new champ. I was just like, I really wish I'd been recording it, or because I totally in my mind go, this is going to be Hyperion. They're going to screw me just to stop me from getting my crystal. So then, funniest part of the story. So then I'm just like, you know, it's like I'm so flabbergasted I can't even be mad. I'm like, I totally expected this. So then I noticed, oh hey, even though I didn't get to do much of the last Spider-Man event because I was commenting, I see I got another Spider-Verse crystal, right? So I set that sucker to spin, boom, 3-star Venom, get my shards, now I have a 4-star. So it was such a crazy sequence of events. It's just like, I know they're going to screw me. They're going to give me Hyperion. Because I think out of the 3-star crystals, or out of the, you know, available 3-stars now, he's the only one. Because I got Psylocke yesterday. And Iceman's not in there yet, right?
I don't think so.
Ice who?
Iceman.
Iceman?
Oh, I thought you said Ice Queen. I was like, who's that?
Who the hell? Yeah, get the wax out of your ears, son. Yang AK Legends. Oh, let's see. Steven said he had her at 550 before and ranked her down with a rank down ticket. Trapped between Scarlet Witch or Ghost Rider. Yeah, they're both good. Haitian Refugee says, so Awaken Ghost Rider over Voodoo. I Man, that's a tough one because Voodoo doesn't need to be duped to be great, but neither does Ghost Rider. And Ghost Rider's ability, I just want to read it. I mean, I know what it is. I just want to kind of like read it. So here, Ghost Rider's signature ability is Judgment of Corruption, 65% chance. Secondary. Ghost Rider gains a burst of 1,143 attack for 7.5 seconds. So if you get his signature level up there, it does two things. Number one, at the end of a medium, it gives you that judgment, which gives you a huge burst of attack for 7.5 seconds. The nice thing about that, though, is it adds another judgment to them. So when you do bleed, the secondary one that does bleed, that extends the bleed and makes it more potent. So it allows you, like Anthony was talking about with me, it's like you can get the one from the medium, you can get the one from the heavy, then you can get the one from the light. You got regen, you got bleed on them. Like, it allows you, it dramatically increases the effectiveness and damage that your judgments do. So Ghost Rider, although he doesn't need to be awakened, his awakened ability does in fact help him. Now Voodoo, let me read this to you, Brother Daniel.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Yeah, basically all you need to know is if he ends on an even combo, he gets 100% increased ability accuracy, and at my level, 92% increased buff duration. So almost doubling the duration of the buffs. If you end on an odd, the opponent is possessed and gains a 50% decreased ability accuracy and 92% increased debuff duration. So again, he doesn't need it to be good, but it does significantly help him. So I don't think I could give you a choice on those. That's whichever one you play with the most, frankly.
I don't necessarily think there's a wrong answer with either of those. It's really more so what it runs down to.
So. Jacob. Yeah, it was Jacob when he was on the line with me.
Gage said, I was torn between a rank 5 duped Voodoo or an unduped Ghost Rider. I went with Voodoo, then I beat Road to the Labyrinth, pulled a Mystic. Now I've just got to get one more Mystic. So,
nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Okay, so Iceman is July 18th.
Yep.
Which is Tuesday.
Yep, 3 days away.
Oh, actually, now that I think about it, I already have a 3-star Iceman because I got him from... how did I get him? Was he the login calendar champ?
Yep.
That's how. Oh, and then Archangel is this month, but I already got him from a Crystall. So...
Yep, we got...
I'm hoping the next event up is either Science, or I really hope it's a skill advancement, because I got a 3-star Carniac and a 4-star Carniac to rank up.
Speaking of, guys, if anybody else is new here, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, share the video with your friends, your Alliance members. We are continuing to push and build. We passed 500 subscribers the other day, so...
You know, if Dave wasn't in our same community, I would totally rip him off. Like, if he was a streamer for, like, World of Tanks or something, and I didn't think anybody would, like, tell him, I love his share it with your friends, share it with your mama. You know, like, I love the sound. The two things I love the most, the sound of, are that, and when Brian Grant is doing his nightly tweet to Kabam, and he does that, P.S. I am now live. Like, I don't know why, but that cracks me the hell up. Gage says, Voodoo was my first R5 a while back, and just the other day I realized he had decreased ability accuracy. Yeah, I know. That's the thing I don't understand about this, and maybe Frojo the Wise or Anthony the Brazen can explain to me, is ending on an odd or even combo. Does that include the hit that fires the L1 or not? So, like, if I hit 1, 2... Wait, so when you hit it. Yep. So if I hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I hit the L1, because it's going to do another hit connecting to them. That one doesn't count. Okay, so, all right, that's what I thought, but I just want to make sure, because, yeah, that, like, with me, you know, it's basically an automatic 50% ability reduction, so 50% less likely to do anything, and then, you know, they're going to get like 92% increased debuff duration. So, like, if you get you know, any other kind of debuff on them, it's going to be around for a while. Jacob, is that making you cringe? I'm doing it on purpose, calling him Carniac. Yang AK Legend, do I get some lasagna for being subscribed to you on 2 accounts? No, but you get a golf clap and an attaboy. Attaboy.
Jason says, "How's your ranking system coming along?" You know, it's been coming along really well. We've got three parts of the book done. We've done bleed, or maybe 3. So we've done bleed, regain or regen, and ability reduction. So.
No, we did power control, too. Didn't we?
Yeah, maybe
we haven't done
books.
regen yet. We have not done regen yet, did we?
We did.
Yeah, we did.
So we did 4 then.
We did 4 books.
Bleed, regen, ability accuracy, and power control.
I'm pulling up right now to make sure.
See, I don't... Yeah, we did do regen.
Yep,
You're
we
right.
did 4. So we've done bleed, power control, regen, and ability reduction. So... It's been coming along really well. I've been pleased with it. I think it's going to be interesting when it's totally done, so people can go in and go, okay, I'm looking for the best bleeder. Well, here's our opinions. And we've got a couple other videos coming out, and they're in the works. We're putting together the graphics. It'll all be done eventually. And unfortunately, I work a ton, and all of our team really works quite a bit. So it's made it difficult to really sit down and put it all together. But I'm going to open the book up to the general public as well. That way people can just click a link, go in and watch it.
Scroll through it.
Scroll through.
2 things. Number 1, PJ, I disagree with your statement. I don't think that he absolutely has to be duped. I think it's good to get him duped, especially for the prestige and the SIG ability, but he's still good without it. Saying somebody has to absolutely be duped. Thor is one that absolutely has to be duped. Star-Lord absolutely has to be duped for either of them to be any use. But Voodoo can still be useful without it. Secondly, Steven, he's talking about we've been doing for the last week, we've been doing a ranking system where we're ranking all of the champs by ability. So we did regen, we give our top 5, and then we rank everybody else 6 to 10, 6 being really good but not good enough for the top 5, 10 being pile of dog crap, don't waste your time. So eventually when we finish the book, we're going to put a link up and open it to the public for anyone to look through and see what they like. Hey, what's up, Henry Chavez Perka? Glad to see ya.
Welcome, Henry.
Don't forget Psylocke and ability reduction. No, we discussed her. Yeah, we know.
And then, just so you know, there's the one for the bleed. I put blood, but that should have been bleed. I'll post these up for you if you're interested in taking a look. Here's the power control.
Damn it. Tech Arena battle's coming. I was really hoping for advance. I was hoping to double dip with Legends. So now I can't decide or with Level Up. I've got so many champs to level up. Should I just do them and go for the level up or wait for all their individual advancements?
I think you overthink it. You're a better person
Well,
than me.
I like to maximize my rewards.
Yeah. There was power control, so I'm putting the other ones up, and you guys can feel free to check it out. Matter of fact, I need to go create a playlist with these.
What are we going to do next?
Yeah, but PJ, they have a chance to fail even without him being duped. Just a lot less of a chance.
Wait, what?
Read PJ's comment about Voodoo. We have not done Incinerates, and I don't know that we will because so few champions have Incinerate.
When he's awakened and he's possessed, he has a 100% chance to do everything.
No, he doesn't.
When he's possessed, he absolutely does.
I just read it, and mine's at like 92%.
That would be he has 100% ability accuracy when he's awakened.
Well, yes, he has 100% increased ability accuracy. Oh, and that's the buff duration. I got you. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. I guess I was wrong about that.
He's better duped. There's no doubt about it. But he's still solid unduped.
He's still solid unduped. Yeah.
Very, very.
I mean, you want to
champion.
dupe him. I used a generic gem on him. Don't regret it. No regrets.
And there's those links. And again, if anybody is new here, do us a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. I'm going to run this for probably another 10 minutes or so before we get ready to call things here. But yeah, guys, essentially, we're real close to starting to put part of the books out. The only reason it's not open yet to the general public is because we're not done. I've kind of kept it bottled up, so only we know what we're going to be ranking. But Sunday, I plan on doing another set of ranking. We haven't really decided what we're going to do. We debated on a couple different things. Damage over time. We've also looked at.
I don't know how we're going to damage over time if we've already done bleed though.
Because you still got a bunch of other damage over time.
Yeah, but bleed is like the main damage over time though.
That's true.
It's the most common, but I don't know it's the biggest or the most damage. Because you look at, like, for example, Archangel's Neurotoxin. That's going to do more damage than any bleed that I've seen, I think. Ace Fusion says, I use the arena to dupe my Dr. Voodoo. No regrets. LOL. Yeah.
It's no regrets. Okay. Spell it right.
And then R31 says, guess what? He pulled a Psylocke from the 4-star Crystall, so nice. Congratulations, man.
Nice. I'm about to open one, so I would love to pull Psylocke. I'd much rather pull Archangel. Yeah, that's what I've been hoping for. So far, since Archangel came out, I've opened 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I've opened 18 so far since Archangel came out, and still no love.
Man, who's counting?
But who's counting? All right, you guys want to hear what I get?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to open it right now. Although it wouldn't have mattered. You don't earn any points for Tech Arena Battle, not from opening crystals.
Yeah, Ant-Man.
Actually, I wouldn't mind Ant-Man. That would dupe him. Give me the shards. I would already have a Moon Knight duped and an Ant-Man duped if I hadn't sold them both. I pulled that's what's ridiculous about this game to me. No, not Jane Foster. Ah, damn it, Guillotine.
The Guillotine's not bad.
Yeah, it puts her at level 80. Getting her close to Signet. Maybe I'll start focusing my stone. No, yeah, because Voodoo's at 79, and so is Ghost Rider. I'm not going to use any more stones on them. Just 99 them once I dupe them next. But anyway, shit. What was I going to say? What was I talking about? I can't remember.
But I do know this. Talking about crystals coming up. So right now we got the Psylocke 5-star. Next is Iceman on July 27th. So, guys, if you're wanting to go for Iceman, start saving up those 5-star shards. I know I just got enough today to be able to go for him. So I'm pretty excited. I'm looking forward to it. So yeah.
Nice. I'm at 19,964 5-star shards now. So I'm getting near halfway to my goal.
Yeah, I'm at 17,000, so.
I'm at like 7,000.
I'm at 17, and I'm hoping to push that up. I'd love to be able to push to 30. I don't know if I'll be able to. I got until essentially August 10th to take 2 swings at Iceman if I want to go that way. So, that'll be brutal, but it's possible. After that, I think the next one I would see is going after Yondu.
I'm just trying to get one swing.
Let's see, 2,600.
Hey, Gage, take care, man. He says, well, boys, I'm going to head to bed. Great stream. Listen, I appreciate it. And again, do me a favor, guys. Hit that subscribe button. Share the link. Tell people you know about. Put it wherever you can because that's what we're looking for. The more people we can bring in, the more the better, the merrier. And again, we love live chat. I love when people are asking questions. It helps us go in a solid direction. Don't forget, Sunday I'll be opening crystals. And we're going to look at resuming our ranking system. So, let's see. Tomorrow. Wait a minute. Tomorrow's Saturday. Yes. Ooh.
Technically, right now is Saturday.
Yeah, good point. Well, today, tomorrow, however you want to look at it, Saturday. So I will be off early. My goal is to try and stream one early, small stream tomorrow, and then our late one as usual. But I'll keep everybody in the loop. Again, check us out on Twitter. That's where you'll be able to keep up with us the easiest. So, fellas, is there anything you want to touch on before we get ready to head out?
Can't think of anything.
Frojo, anything you got?
I'm ranking up Spider-Man tomorrow. Check that video out on my channel.
Absolutely, guys.
Nice. Real quick, let me address Italian Joe. Yes, I sold a couple of champs, even though I always tell everybody don't sell champs. It was because I was trying to get to Star-Lord. I wanted one more bite at the apple before the garbage champs went in. And actually, I've done it twice now, both times to get a 5-star. And I just sold a 4-star champ that wasn't duped, and a champ that even if it was duped would never have gone beyond 330. So don't recommend it unless you're like me at 400,000. So when you hit 400,000, you can consider it. But until then, don't sell champs.
Still don't sell champs.
Yeah.
Get in the pool so I have an easier shot at Gwenpool, please. Thank you.
All right, guys, get in the pool, share the stream with people. Do us a favor, man. The more people you can send our way, the better. We would greatly appreciate it. You know, we've been having some really good growth, and that's because we got a lot of people that do a great job helping us out, telling people. We're sitting at 520 subscribers already. Tonight alone, to give you guys a rough idea, at one point in time, 45 people in here watching, hanging out, and talking. So, guys, do us a favor. Help us grow. You know, I'd like to see us continue to push and grow. So, if you can, help us out. I greatly appreciate it. Tell your friends. Tell your Alliance members. Send them our way. You know, we really do appreciate it. And, again, we'll answer any question you guys have. We want to be able to help you guys out. So, don't hesitate to ask or let us know. So we do greatly appreciate it.
Hashtag don't get hit. Exactly.
All right. Well, I'm going to run one last ad before we head out of here. Frojo, is there anything you want to tell the people? Oh, I think Frojo may have left the call already. Oh, it's just Anthony. Anthony said his piece. Bulldog's got his. Sorry, Peter. You came in one late, man.
Slicem, what time you have work tomorrow?
I get off tomorrow's Saturday. So 5-ish.
Alright. I got some stuff I gotta go over with you tomorrow, so find me when you are off of work.
Absolutely. Real quick, Caleb Payne says he opened his 4-star Crystal Day and got magic for the first time. Is that good? Absolutely.
Yep.
That's a great champion to have. She becomes better when duped because she's a little easier to cause damage. New Kid in the Hood, please do a 24-hour stream. We've discussed it. We're talking about it. It is in the works. You know, if I can get a day off or something like that, which I can, I just have to do it. Maybe I'll coordinate that with my team here, and we'll do a 24-hour stream. So
we are actually working on it. We have a date in mind. There's some machinations going on behind the scenes, so hopefully we'll be able to give you guys an update soon.
Peter says, bro, do you think Gwenpool will break 7 million? Anything is possible. This is one arena I don't even want to begin to take a guess. I'm afraid of where it's going to go. Gwenpool is a highly useful champion. She's great all the way around. By the way, hey, what's up, Slade? New Kid says, with the chair. Hey, we'd be happy to leave the chair in there. R31, what's your quick question? But yeah, Peter, it's very possible. It's very possible. For the shard,
very possible.
5 million should get you the shards, no brainer. I don't know where the bottom part goes to. They were talking about the other day, but I think 5 million easily gets you up there. 1.8, is that what it was at Eternal? 1.82 million should get you shards, apparently. It's a pretty large area that it covers, so.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I mean, I want the shards, obviously, so it doesn't take that much more effort.
No. All right, guys, again, I do appreciate it. Please do me a favor, tell as many people as you can, send them our way. You know, we are growing, 520 subscribers. I'd like to see a quick push to 600. It's not that far, so find me 80 people. Send them our way. We greatly appreciate it. And with that being said, guys, we are out of here. Take care.
Night.
Good night. Best of luck on your pools. Take it easy.